Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Temptations of Ait'seh. I'm your host, our uncommon DM, the Uncommon Guru. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening.
We've got another voice that's kind of showing up again. I believe you all remember him as being, I believe it was referred to as the National Public Radio, NPR. His name's not actually National Public Radio, but at the same time,
Don't tell them that.
No.
What the fuck?
Listen, I don't want them to know that he's actually associated with the National Public Radio. That way they think that the live broadcast is just a fluke. Shh.
No, it's their sponsorship. Look, now you outed yourself.
You're outing me more.
Disclaimer. Not
Disclaimer.
to be confused with National Public Radio.
Oh my god.
I didn't know National Public Radio was a thing when I came out with
didn't
this name. It's basically my initials, or like three of them. But like,
Oh.
We're learning new
Yeah.
things.
the more you know. Windows startup music.
That's not the noise I was making, but sure. Well, let's jump straight into the recap.
Oh my goodness. Okay, go ahead.
When last we left our intrepid group of adventurers, they had finally made their way into Halo. Through a series of events, they had managed to find themselves amid the seasons-changing festival between winter to spring, and found along their ways an old friend of Demea's, a young woman who, while seemingly acting as innocent as possible, later revealed herself to be a princess. They were able to determine this after a series of misfits and adventures wherein they freed a tiger who was actually not a tiger from a cage and a collar, and then watched as said woman was shot and rendered unconscious. After which she, wanting to make certain that herself and her identity was made aware to those who had saved her, revealed herself to be Dashina de Elanda Aljem, the princess of Halo, not Tamdov, Halo. Romance. Yep, and currently there are assassins after her, but we are still back in the zone of truth at the moment, still discussing this as she reveals this and awaits your reactions.
I mean, I already knew this, so I'm just like,
Yeah, like I already knew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew she was royalty. Or not royalty, nobility. There's no fucking way she would take an arrow to the head.
Jest, but you know, semantics.
Chest, neck, head, something severe enough that she got knocked the fuck out in one blow.
They're all the same place. It's fine.
Oh, of course. The whole area is called the Bust, so.
Oh, goodness. I feel like Matt is the only one who would have an appropriate response. Madrina.
Mad's muted.
There we go.
Oh, Sadim is typing. He got on his phone and started doing the tippy taps.
The tippy tap.
Yeah, on a little iPhone. Sadim has a little iPhone.
The
Did you know?
tippy tap.
Little tippy taps with the little phone. Did you know?
Oh, tippy taps.
The little tippy taps on the phone.
Oh, that reminds me of like the videos of birds that I've seen where they do the tippy taps as they run across the forest.
Yep, Zdeem is the only appropriate one.
Of course.
Zdeem, bowing at the waist, says, "Pleased to meet you, your acquaintance, your highness." To which she immediately blushes and kind of just waves her hands quickly. No, please don't bow. I'm not a queen yet. I'm just
A princess?
Yeah, just a princess.
That's still a pretty big deal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She shifts
But
around, just looking off.
Since you are Demea's lover, you can't mean too much harm. Or Annie, actually. In fact, you look actually very soft. Navarra's poking her arm and she says this.
Debea's wrapping her arms around and go,
Yes, she's really nice. She would do no one any harm.
I'm not sure she could if she wanted to. That's my main concern.
And I know that it's scary. That's why I was trying to keep it to myself. It's not easy. Just being able to go out and see what happens out here, because people do stuff like that.
I mean, I can understand wanting to get out, but you also put yourself in serious danger.
I know.
So, I guess that means that you're stuck with us for a while.
She kind of like opens her mouth to say something, and kind of looks like wait, what?
I'm not about to let you go wandering around on your own after this festival is over, just to get shot without any help.
Yeah, me neither.
She kind of leans into Demea, just kind of like, oh, okay.
Well, what's the question like? I guess this is happening. So-
Sitting in the background, nor I.
You are currently stuck in this party.
Okay.
You say stuck like it's a bad thing.
Well, this is true. She gets to be stuck with you.
That's not a bad thing at all. She like pauses for a moment, looks down at herself, and just like, so does truth, right? Yeah. What are your names?
Didn't we tell you already?
Yes, but now I'm in a zone of truth. I've been honest with you, and
The name,
wanted to make
the
sure
name
that
I
you're being
told you
honest
was
with me.
real.
Then say it.
Naivara.
Okay. And you? Turns to Zadim. I'm still Zadim. That's good. I was for a moment for a moment there Zone of Truth ruined my joke. I was going to say that for a moment I thought you were Bright Eyes, but Zone of Truth means I have to be honest, and that wouldn't have been honest because I know he didn't change. And I know Zadim's still a griffin.
Oh no.
It ruined my joke. Oh.
I'm sure if you didn't have it, it would have been funny.
I think it's still kind of funny.
I'm glad. That's. I could use a good laugh. Ow. And rubs her chest. She's like.
Does it still hurt?
No, only a little bit. Don't worry about healing me. I'm okay. It's
It's
more
just-
just the memory.
It's phantom pains, doll. Don't worry, they'll go away soon.
I sure hope so. They're really no fun at all. I am. She kind of like motions to where she was shot. There's no blood or any wound, from what you can see. She kind of like moves around just very slightly to be like, I'm fine. I'm just
I've been hit enough to know that it'll go away in a day or two. Don't worry.
okay.
Mm.
I'm okay, Demea. I'm not okay, but physically I'm
She
okay.
will be.
Physically I'm okay, but it's just the memory and the knowledge that someone tried to shoot me.
Yeah.
It hurts. And she's gonna pull Tashina's head onto her shoulder.
She leans against you.
This is so cute.
I'll be okay. I promise, Demea. I promise I'll do my best. In the meantime, I know you all were able to stop it handily, but what if others try and do this? Do you, obviously we have Bright Eyes to help us, and there's 3 of you. Will you three and myself be enough?
We'll train you so you can help yourself more often.
I'm trained. I'm just normally I she kind of looks at herself. Normally I'd have more than just I didn't want to look threatening.
I mean, you still don't look threatening.
Zadim perks up. 4 actually. One of our companions should be returning soon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the gnome.
Oh yeah, what was his name again?
Virdrick.
Oh yeah, Vidrick. He's something.
He's very
Yeah,
angry.
candy. Yeah, like candy, so that was kind of weird. But otherwise, he's pretty great.
You do like candy.
Ever the beacon
I
of
have a
hope.
bag right here.
And she takes out the bag of
Oh
candy.
god, I forgot she had a
And-
giant fucking
She
bag!
takes out one of the candies and hands it to Tashina.
Did you like one?
She takes it and she kind of gently nibbles at the end of it, just not like putting it in her mouth and sucking on it, just kind of nibbling at it, like just letting her teeth just kind of clack against it.
Okay, I'm gonna offer a piece of candy for it to everyone else.
Is there any caramel left in that?
Probably.
He's gonna take a bit of caramel.
Alright.
No! No! The candy cane!
He's gonna take a crunch! Steve's gonna munch, he's gonna crunch!
The munch
Well,
and crunch.
Zadim is typing. Oh no. Is
I'm
he
gonna
do
munch.
crunch?
I'm gonna crunch.
He takes a candy cane and munches it in half.
Of course.
Um,
Crunchy.
Tashina jumps a little at the crunch. She just kind of stares at him for a moment, just like, I didn't know that was how you ate those.
It's not! That bar looks exceptionally fucking
Oh. Oh. It's
It's
just how
how
I
I-
eat them. Okay.
What a wonderful response.
He must be from a different part of the country.
He lived in the mountains.
Mountain men tend to eat things that are tough, I guess? I don't know. I mean, he looks strong, but I mean, I don't know if that necessarily means that he's... I'm going to stop talking. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, and I don't want to out myself. I'm also...
Yes,
She drops the
He's
truth.
super strong.
She drops the truth. She just drops that, just like, I don't want to be here to say the honesty anymore. Nope, be gone.
Now I'm curious. What were you about to say?
Oh,
Yeah, what?
oh. It's okay. I'm good.
You know you can tell us, right?
I know, but
Can I try to persuade her?
Can I give her advantage?
She's just kind of shifting from side to side. She's clearly looking like she's being very crowded at the moment. Like she's like backing into a corner, just kind of
Devar
slightly.
will move back away from her.
I'm gonna do the opposite and hug her.
I said
Well then.
with both eyebrows up for Zadim.
I forgot.
Hmm?
I forgot I had expertise in persuasion.
Let's persuade the shit out of her!
Nope. She's currently.
She's not persuadable. She's currently freaking the fuck out.
Yep.
I'll persuade her later.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my.
My persuasion's pretty good. It's like a 10. I bet some.
We both have good persuasion. However, you currently haven't hit ace in the hole. Let's put it that way. The drink.
I didn't realize it was that loud.
Drank.
Slurp.
Remind me of her name. It's T something, and now I'm trying to say.
Sheena.
Nah, I will type that out for you to put
Okay,
in the
Sheena.
I almost called her
Nah.
I almost called her Tamia. That was the problem.
We're gonna combine Tashina and Demea.
Oh, see?
Ship name.
Perfect. There we go.
Demea. Yes, good.
So, Tashina. What the hell are we gonna do now, since now I'm going to assume that whoever was sent to kill you now knows you're here?
Going to... I was thinking of going back home, but if they know I'm going, if that,
They're going to expect for you to go back home.
yeah.
And you're
if I-
going to... That's a good question.
Zadim perks up. Also, why do they want to kill you? Tashina flinches. Eyes kind of flicker a little bit. If you want, you can make an insight check.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go, boys. Ooh.
Nope!
Fuck.
I don't know, my dice seems to love you guys.
Oh, whoa!
She's
All
got
that insight.
Nope. She rolled an exactly 9 on the die, and she has no charisma bonus to this.
Ooh.
Zadim, surprise!
Oh my
It was
God.
me who was going to do her a murder.
She's already been shot once, man!
Wow.
I swear to fucking God, you don't tell me.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Mad, how do you want to do this?
Oh my
For those who are just listening, he just clicked an attack instead of insight. His giant thumbs hit the attack.
Roll this not to happen.
I'll say that with your wisdom modifier, you rolled a 12 on the die, so even before adding your wisdom, that's better than everyone else. All of you can see she looks troubled. There's definitely it's. Let me put it this way: you see her scrunching up a little bit, and she's absolutely biting her bottom lip, and every now and then you see her like tapping her fingers together as though she's thinking about places or numbers, like she's trying to put things together. It's quite possible she doesn't know anything more than you do at the moment in regards to that question.
Do you not know why?
Could be because she's royalty.
That was my thought, but usually there's always something that motivates it, whether it's royalty is messing up or someone wants to take over the throne.
She just kind of stares at you guys for a moment before slowly giving a little half-hearted shrug.
Well, I guess why doesn't matter so long as we try and keep it from happening.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. And if you-
We're here to protect you.
That was said with the most adorable pout.
Oh.
she moves over and gives her a gentle peck on the cheek.
Oh, this is so precious. I just realized something. Arcus! I still have mistletoe.
What?
He takes the mistletoe.
She snaps her fingers above demand to
Tashina.
Sheena.
Tashina. I wanted to call her Tamisha now.
He goes above you guys, uses his hind legs to kind of hang upside down as he just wiggles the mistletoe above you guys' head.
Oh.
Demea is going to gulp slightly and look at Tashina like,
Do you want to?
Absolute neon red.
Demea is a darker blue, so it's all good.
This is so precious.
She looks around at everyone else like,
Alright, come on! She drags the demon out of the room. Arcus! You too!
And he drops the mistletoe on your head, Demea, and flies out.
well.
I think we should leave them alone for just a bit. Wait, is everyone still in there?
Everyone followed you out.
Okay.
Everyone was like, I want to see this.
Everyone just watching this like, yes. No, he's not smart, but he's wise enough to know, and I'm out.
And exit stage right! I'm gonna head down to the bar.
Okay.
I'm dragging Zadie with me.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And then was
so-
the elf band there for all of that?
The elf
Or
man?
is he down?
Yep,
Yeah, or is he down?
he left too.
Okay.
Y'all are alone.
Just
Wow.
imagine Zazim just
Just what? You cut out
T-posing.
T-pose to assert dominance.
He's
He
just
doesn't even need to do that. He's 6'8". It's like kind of scary, but then he does a T-pose, and everyone's like, "Oh God, what's that?"
oh god.
T-pose to show your aggression.
Beautiful. Tashina eventually, shifting around a little, just gives another kiss on the cheek. Not sure if I'm ready for anything really more, but I'm scared.
That's okay. I mean, you don't have to
I mean,
push yourself.
I'm scared of getting shot again.
Of
And I don't
course,
want
I'm-
you to get shot because I was there.
Sheena.
She's gonna wrap her arms around her again and go,
I mean, we have the others for protection.
But what if they get shot?
Again,
she moves her little hand onto Tashina's chest where she got shot.
I can heal them. I know we're not big, but we're strong and we have big hearts, and I think that's what matters. As long as we have each other, we'll be okay.
This is so cute.
Right.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
She's gonna hug her real tightly.
She just kind of leans into you, like just a one arm hug, the other arm just kind of
Yeah.
resting against yours.
I promise I won't let anything happen to you.
Okay. And I'll do my best to protect you. Promise.
Of course.
She nuzzles into you a little bit and just kind of just sighs. I'm tired.
Me and NPR are just sitting here like, ah!
Do you
Yeah. I have my mic off because I'm just
do you need some sleep?
I could use a nap.
Okay. Let's take a nap together then.
Okay. She hops onto the bed and just kind of lays down, lets you hop in and cuddle with her so she can get good night's rest.
Hell
Or
yeah, I call
good
being
woman.
Big Spoon.
She's
I call
okay
me the
with
big
that.
spoon.
I'm actually going to stay awake and keep an eye out for things while she sleeps.
Of course. Alright. In the meantime, we are going down toward the bar.
The bar.
Le bar.
Down in the bar, Zadim and Naivara, along with Ebrin and their new friend, all go downstairs, getting ready to have just a nice, just something to take the edge off, just something to, feel right. As you do so, the bar is still filled with a few people. A few people have left, probably because of the fact that, there's a dead body.
Don't want to clean this up, damn.
They went to get the guards to do so.
Oh, okay.
And the guards have not yet arrived. Amongst which there are a few different people, one of whom is just idly watching, but seems to be also one of the more defensible people in here. They're wearing... actually, we'll check my notes real quick. Are they wearing... They should be wearing... Yes, they are wearing plate mail armor. Just kind of watching you guys as you guys come down. And actually, NPR, would you like to describe what your character looks like?
So it's kind of like an alt. So it looks rather different to any plate that you've seen. Much more sort of There's more going on with it. So there's kind of like a design to it. She also has gauntlets, which sort of have a similar sort of design. And she's just kind of sitting there, just kind of like she has like sort of this panel open on one of her gauntlets, just kind of slowly tinkering with stuff and just making sure everything's perfect. She occasionally like looking up and stuff, seeing like the new people that have come downstairs. She's a half orc. And she seems rather sort of not shy, but just not very talkative. I see that comment there. So she's kind of like, she's on sort of one of the seats on the edge, just kind of minding her own business. She has light red-haired hair. Her eyes are amber. She looks to be sort of, by sort of half-orc standards, you'd probably guess like late 20s, early 30s. She's quite strong, you'd say, quite muscled. She has sort of a pale green skin.
I'm gay and nothing you can do will stop me. I'm gonna take a seat next to this half-orc. Oh man, I just murdered her creator.
Oh hey, who are you?
Hello. Why don't you tell me first? I've had a long day. She like pointedly looks at the body that is in the center of the room.
She like looks where she's looking and she's like, oh, right. And then she goes back to sort of to her gauntlet and stuff, and she says, "I'm Kalir. Nice to meet you."
I'm not Vara. Bartender, hit me.
Wait, what?
She's asking the bartender for a drink.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. He gets a drink, sets it down. Doesn't ask for a price or anything. He just sets it down, just kind of like steps back and just keeps cleaning a different mug.
Wait, there are free drinks? If
No.
so, I want one. Oh, okay.
No, just waiting on the guards to sort this out.
Ah, okay.
Were you here for everything went happen so fast?
Were you here when it went down?
No, I just came in. I just realized actually the bodies.
Basically, some jerkwad, whatever the hell he is, tried to kill one of my friends.
Well, that's bad.
It's very bad. Ended up worse for him.
So I can see.
What is this, by the way? This drink? Is it cheap, is what I'm asking.
Are they
Sure.
usually what?
Is it cheap?
Cheap ale? Pretty cheap.
Yeah. Alright, fuck it, I'll down it. Can't fuck up my cod, I'm trying not to get wasted.
Mhm.
Oh hey. Weird other person. Do you two know each other?
The big one that's probably 7 foot tall? Yes, we do.
I mean, he's sitting right here. I can see him.
I talk shit to his face for fun. That's how this
Ah.
relationship works.
I get you.
Out of character, my brain is like, I just probably fucking give it.
What's your name?
Yes, we do, and yes, she does, Zadim says behind her.
No, you love me.
What's your name? Strange white-haired dark person.
Strange white-haired dark.
I don't.
I am
So
Zadim, and I tolerate you, at least.
Ah, that means that at the very least you tolerate me, meaning that you do like me.
Everyone takes a seat. Just kind of stares at the bartender for a moment. Then looks at you guys. Wait, why are we at the bar?
I am getting wasted. I don't know what you two are doing.
Oh,
I'm
sitting.
just tinkering with my stuff. I mean, I would get a drink, but I'm like completely broke, so I spent it all on the stuff for this armor. She goes back to tinkering.
Hand her a drink, please.
Uh,
I'll pay.
sure. Slowly, just kind of grabs the mug and fills it with ale and sets it in front of her.
Oh, you didn't have to. Oh,
How much for
thank
both
you so
drinks?
Right, the ale has cost, right. Thank you.
She puts down a gold.
I will make this a tap. I'll give you drinks until the gold's worth is done.
Thank you so much. She just downs it.
I'm very generous.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get plenty of ale out of that. If you're drinking it by the mug, you're gonna get a lot of ale out of that.
Oh dear, this would be fun. Sorry.
Oh, who's Bright Eyes?
Looking behind Zadim, you hear as you see a fairly large bird-headed creature with a feline hindquarters of a griffin. Just kind of strut up and sit right next to this darkened-skinned, white-haired gentleman.
Whoa, nice griffin. But who's Bright Eyes?
Oh, Jesus. The griffin, sweetie.
Oh, you look nice. She moves her hand over to like pet the griffin.
Okay, roll an animal handling check.
Oh dear. Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you reach out your hand, and for a moment, Bright Eyes just kind of looks at you, and you just kind of give it a little scritch, and as soon as you do, it's just like, and it kind of leans into your head, very, very gently, just like it's very hesitant, but it's just you found that one perfect spot that just kind of makes Bright Eyes just kind of relax and just go, I'll let you pass.
Notice how
I felt that natural 20 coming. I'm just like, I have to expose it.
Now notice the -2.
I noticed, and I'm scared.
She's past the beta.
Christ, no.
Beautiful. You give her the good scritches, and she seems to like you.
Aw, you're really cute.
Bumps into the side of your armor. You don't feel it even shift you slightly. It's just kind of like bonk. Looks at the armor, gives it like scratch at it. Motions up for food. Just trying to eat off Zadim's plate, even though he has nothing yet.
Eat meat.
What,
The
what does
bartender-
City make note of?
The natural 20 apparently, or the place they go
Oh.
scratched.
Either that or the fact that the griffin likes you. So you're trustworthy. I had a stupid idea. How much
Uh-huh.
is in this drink?
How much what?
How much alcohol? Like ale.
A mug's worth. Basically, it's a pint.
I'm about to regret doing this. I'm holding up the bug to Arcus to see how he reacts.
Wait, oh,
You see the feathers just kind of like start to frill out slightly. Seem to like the smell. It's like a cat smelling something it doesn't want. It's just getting all poof.
The cat with the banana!
Yes.
oh my god.
I've never seen you make that face.
Who's
It's like,
that?
it looks like it's trying to pull its face like fully into its neck.
She's speaking in Sylvan, so I'm not sure that NPR will understand what I'm saying.
You know there's like a video of someone who drops like a slice of cheese on a cat's face and it just sort of pushes its neck back into its body. And
Oh,
it's
how
just,
it
like,
freaks
wriggling.
out and just like
Yeah.
disappears and yeah.
Just imagine that. Who's that? Like, oh, you're speaking a weird language. Ah, she casts 10 languages, and it's like, yeah.
She literally just hears, "You are so fucking weird. You will do anything for the tiefling upstairs, but you won't drink this little orange liquid."
I thought you don't give alcohol to animals.
He's not
Isn't that
exactly an
bad?
animal.
Oh, what? Who? What?
He's my familiar.
Oh.
Or are you talking about Arcus?
Yep,
What's the name?
Arcus.
Arcus Mlems. Mlem.
I half expected him to like get on his hind legs and like put his fucking hands on his hips in this da 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 pose.
He Mlems. Mlem. He kind of shifts a little bit, just like he's a little uncomfortable, but keeps shifting back and forth from side to side.
You alright?
Tight.
Hi. What?
Tight.
I don't understand what you mean by tight.
Scratches at his neck. Just.
Oh,
I'm
would I know that he's like? Would I know that's like? Would I know that's malting? Considering I lived in the woods,
Roll a
essentially.
nature check.
I don't know shit.
That sounds about right. Molting sounds like what that would
Oh,
be.
okay.
You rolls an 11. I don't know shit, but you rolled an 11.
I'm used to 11s being like beneath the DC at
Okay,
this point.
if it was below a 5, that would be beneath the DC. But for you, the DC was a 10 because you've experienced nature. You can roll, yes.
Yeah, could I roll?
Sure, nature. Your DC is going to be higher, just so you're aware.
Fuck.
It looks like it's really itchy. Very itchy.
Aww.
With a 7 and a 6. Very itchy.
Aw, poor familiar.
Can I see if like there's any like crack in the skin where I could try and help him a bit?
Looking him over, no cracks yet. Probably still
Okay.
going a little bit.
Don't worry, little buddy. It'll be over soon. I hope. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to help you with your skin flakes and just no.
Shifts around, just kind of lays on the table and just like lays on his tail and just like rubs his back against it, just like.
Okay, that's completely not sanitary. She like picks him up and starts itching where he's trying to scratch.
Lays on your lap.
There you go. It's like an angry cat.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that. He could be. What's the word? Oh, a pain in the ass. And she like pointedly looks down at him as she says this. Like, I know you understand what I just said. You just stick his tongue out at me.
He did.
She didn't even respond. She's not going to dignify this with a response. Here's a bunny. Why does Matt say good, TM?
Because he's mad.
She's gonna go pet Argus. Although she doesn't know the name.
You already forgot the name.
Wait, you said the name?
Yeah, she said. She asked, "What's his name?" She said, "Arcus."
Oh, right, okay.
That wisdom is slowly seeking into your actual being.
I'm just too in character at the moment. Should I roll animal handling?
You can.
I was about to ask him, like, for
Okay,
familiar, would you?
That didn't work.
He just scrunches up a lot more.
Oh, sorry.
Here. She's gonna, like, take your hand and put her finger under his chin. Scratch there.
She scratches.
Like it's like when you scratch a cat and it's still doing the soft growls at you.
You not like her?
It's still tight.
Ah, you're such a big baby. Ugh.
Stretches out and just
You're just an adorable person. I just want to pet you.
stretches out and kind of like kicks its legs a little bit.
What time is it?
It's in the afternoon. Time has obviously continued to go. Getting close to sundown. Probably close to like 7-ish.
Don't worry, buddy. Soon we'll be able to go into the room and then you can take a nap. Maybe that'll help you out a bit. You won't feel it while you sleep. Most of this is in common, by the way, so you do understand her.
So with
Okay.
comprehend language, you were hearing everything Arcus was saying too.
Yeah. She's gonna ask. You were like defending someone, were you? I think.
Well,
Who else are you with?
it didn't start as defense. We were just
Oh.
accompanying them. Then just all of a sudden, there was a crossbow bolt in her chest.
Oh. That's not good.
No.
Is she okay?
Yes, thankfully we had a healer. Who's up there with her to make sure she's alright.
Oh, that's good.
Though they're sleeping, so I really hope no one is stupid enough to bother them, because I don't want to have to hurt more people.
Our character's so tempted to just go off that.
You will be stopped.
So what are you guys doing now? I suppose
Honest-
you're just getting drunk.
Not quite drunk, trying to just relax a little bit. Make sure that I'm not angry enough to kill people.
Ah, I feel you on that. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or
I want
great.
to test. I want to test out this. Don't worry.
What is that, by the way? This little thing you're working.
It's just armor. There's nothing more to it. Don't worry.
Can I insight?
Sure.
She closes the panel.
You can insight check that.
Well, great. Okay, you've already beat my, so.
Right. You can
So-
roll a deception check or a persuasion check if you're lying.
I mean,
Maybe
both of
deception.
them.
You're very awkward about it, and they kind of like squint their eyes at you because they can kind of tell that there's something more to it, but at the same time they don't know what you're referring to, just that you're not being fully forthright, which you just met. It makes sense.
It's just armor. The demon Arvar squints heavily. Alright. We've all got our secrets, I suppose, and I mean, granted, even if I did buy you a drink, that does not tell me all your business.
Hmm.
Does, however, buy me the question of why you're here.
I'm just traveling. I had to leave my hometown. I was spending a lot of my time in the wilderness, but I occasionally go into towns and stuff, and I need to like buy materials and stuff, and get money, and I
So
don't
you're a
know,
merc.
maybe make some friends.
So you're a mercenary, it seems, then.
No,
Not quite.
no, I just kind of like usually live in. I have animal friends though.
Oh! You don't bring any of them here with you?
No, no, they just go back there in the business. I just talk to them sometimes.
Oh. Okay, well, immediately she's. Are you a magic user?
I can't answer that question.
Alright then.
You probably wouldn't like me if I told you what I did or what I know.
Navarre just slowly raises both her eyebrows and looks down at the dragon in her lap and looks back up at you like, I'll take your word for it, but believe me, I may surprise you.
Same.
Ugh.
Like, she then like grabs the tankard like, could I have another drink, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can. Fills it back up.
Oh, thank you. She downs it.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
I'm not!
She just downs things. That's just what she does.
100% all the time.
All the time, every time.
Navarre's just taking like slow sips. She wants to get buzzed, not absolutely wasted.
Of course. Arcus leaps off your lap and just kind of scurries back up to your room. Every now and then you hear him just kind of like pause, just kind of scratch himself against the wall.
He has fleas. Dragons can't get fleas, well, familiars can't get fleas, can they?
What? They said tight, so it's probably not fleas. I mean,
Well, I'm thinking
Unless-
he's molting, but I mean, damn.
I don't know anything about it, so you know.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just worried. He's my little friend.
Yeah, that's understandable.
She like downs the next tankard that's been put in front of her.
Yeah, as soon as it's,
She ain't drunk enough for this.
yeah. A couple moments later, you hear a clacking of metal as you see a wide figure step through the door. Looks around
dear.
very slowly, dressed in looks like splint mail. Eventually, their eyes land on the form of the dead assassin. They move over and lean down, start looking him over. I grab him by the chest, kind of lift him. Look at
Yeah,
his
the
hand.
suicide ring on.
So I can see that. He kind of looks over at you. And you are?
Why don't you tell me first, big guy?
That's not how this questioning goes.
Questioning. Why am I under questioning?
Because I just asked you a question, and instead of answering me, you avoided my question.
Oh, fine. Just call me Navarre, alright? Tired of people asking my fucking name.
I'm Captain Regis of the Guard. What happened to this man?
Spell Regis!
Okay. Sudden panic from you.
She's like,
Okay.
she looks up at him like, who are you? Are you like a policeman or something?
I mean, he's a.
I am of the guard, sent as an investigator
I
on behalf
can't-
of the captain of the guard.
I can't understand you. I think the helmet is. Your helmet is like
Really muffling your
obscuring.
voice.
Yeah.
If you're gonna question us, if we can at least see your face.
You hear, there's a moment of silence, and you hear, shit. Eventually, they kind of grip the edges of their helmet. They just shove it off and crack their neck slightly. They've got a buzz cut, very dark black hair with kind of this orange amber eyes, tannish skin with kind of a white from tan lines and such. Probably spent a lot of time in his armor. He's pretty tall, human. Puts it underneath his arm. Alright.
Oh, I do not regret this question at all.
Well, what happened to this man?
He attacked one of my friends, and I killed him. Well, we killed him.
You killed him. And yet you mentioned a suicide ring. Your story doesn't
Well,
add up.
excuse me. When I say killed, I suppose we knocked him out, and the suicide ring did the rest. My intent was to kill him. However, my friend over here, she gestures to his team, wanted to do some questioning.
I would have liked to do some questioning myself. One doesn't
Agreed.
shoot one in broad daylight and gives a little nod to Zadim.
It was a rather bold move indeed.
Noticing the guilds are starting to get riled up around these parts ever since. They generally don't do this alone, from what I've seen. The insignia on his ring tells me that he would have worked with a pair. Did you happen to see his compatriot?
Navarre just shakes her head.
Damn to the halls of the head.
I was more concerned with my friend, honestly.
I don't blame you. Just wish I had more to go on with this foolishness.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What's your
Regis.
Regis.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Thank you.
Gives it, like, kind of like pauses for a moment, thoughtfully, and kind of looks you over. Mercenary.
Why does everyone think I'm a mercenary?
It's the armor. Most people who wear such things tend to either be looking for some work, as it were, or looking to get into the guard. And
I mean,
seeing as how
I
you're not at the sign-up desk, I'm guessing you're the first.
I mean, I like working, but like that's only because I get money, and this armor's just like I just like wearing armor.
I don't blame you on that regard. Kind of pats the side of his helmet. Keeps you safe. Helps prevent people from just shooting you in the back.
Amongst other things.
Amongst other things.
Just sitting here laughing because I just imagine Navarre in her fucking claw staring at both of them like, uh-huh.
her biting her knuckle. Yes, no. Regardless. Another few members come in. They look at the body, and you see one of them just kind of like they make this over-exaggerated just motion, just like throwing their head back, just like completely arching their back before motioning to the other one as they go over, throw a white cloth over the person.
We traded in a mad for Ataru.
Ataru?
Oh shit.
I'm so sorry about how long it took. That traffic was beyond.
You're fine. It's traffic. No one can trust traffic.
Yeah, I guess we were underestimating it because college nearby started up like this week, so we weren't used to college traffic again.
Yeah,
What is happening? Just on the road.
Oh, that was awful. Anyway.
Yes. For everyone
Oh,
still
did-
in the. Go ahead.
Sorry, did you guys already start? Or
Yes, we've
Yeah.
we've already started.
We're just in the
Okay.
bar, don't worry.
Don't worry, this is all stuff that Virdrick wouldn't know about, so you're fine.
Okay.
They've met with a half-orc in full plate armor and a human in splint mail. The half-orc is not affiliated with the man in splint mail, but the man in splint mail is currently interrogating them to find out more information. And speaking of which, the guy who did the over-exaggerated sigh pulls out a white cloth with another person. They drape it over the body of the assassin. You see them kind of just tug on it, and you see it's like there should be a body under that, and as they're pulling, it's just going down, 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 and then as soon as they're done, they just push the cloth together into a folded, like they like push it together into like a folded handkerchief. There's no body there anymore.
What the hell? What did you do?
Pocket dimension makes
Oh my
transport
goodness.
much easier.
Wow.
We based it off of the portable hole.
Oh, that's pretty neat. You could do like magic tricks with, you could like, you could just drape it over someone. Oh, they're gone.
Much like anyone else, though, if you try and put someone into such a place, they only have a limited oxygen, and eventually they could suffocate and die. Thus, it's not used for magic tricks. It's used for the transportation of a body from point A to point B, so our coroner doesn't have to have someone lugging a body on their back through the streets and causing a panic.
Well, then, like, you could just clone them, and then have the clone somewhere else.
He stares
And
at you,
then-
and he just like slowly begins to squint really hard.
Okay, we've already shown that
What?
she's not quite the most intelligent person. Navarre puts her hand on her mouth, like, shut up.
She she grabs one of her fingers and just pulls it away. Please don't do that. Also, I'm pretty smart, okay? I'm just slow and easily distracted.
All the urge to find something shiny is increasing.
Shiny.
Regardless, that spell is illegal.
What? There's a spell to clone people?
Forget I said that.
Oh,
Too late.
that's too late.
That's gonna be one of the single things that she keeps in her memory.
There's also a spell that makes pyrotechnics of bright shiny objects.
Oh.
I don't think you're gonna distract her from what she said.
I'm trying my best here, shut up. You're not helping.
No, I'm not, but that's because this is gold.
I thought that, like, what? Why would you know illegal spells? That's
Because he's the one who
illegal.
has to kill and capture if they do so.
One of
Yeah,
our...
but who polices the police?
I don't... I'm not a spellcaster.
Don't trust him, he's a cop.
You're not there.
I know.
If you're asking them real questions,
I know
God yells
of
at me off
this.
screen.
He crosses his arms. Make a persuasion check, NPR.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
It's my business to know and yours to not get into.
can I try and persuade him too?
He turns around and begins walking away. Wrap it up!
Ah. What? You can't give out that information? I mean, I'm sure all the people here want to
He's
know
still walking
exactly
away.
what keeps him safe.
Yeah, he's still walking away
Aw.
with them.
She's following him. She bugs him.
Kalera's just like, she's gonna follow as well, just because it sounds fun.
Oh no.
You,
Poor guard.
you guys are trying to badger the police as they turn around and close the door in your face.
Can she like put her hand like in the way so it stops?
She's like, can I stop her before she does that? Don't worry. No. That was
No,
fun.
no, she's not gonna like open
Oh, no,
stop
the
it
ice cream
and then
truck's
just
here.
quietly close it. So it doesn't land.
Just literally stops it just to quietly close it. Like, no,
Hold on,
don't
no,
be
no
rude.
slam the door. People have headaches in here. They've been drinking.
Oh my god.
Shh, no loud noises.
Okay, you do
Oh,
that,
no,
and
just...
the barkeep kind of like as you turn around, you see the barkeep kind of just squint at you, slowly reaches over and pours another mug for you, and points at you. All right, that one will get you something free.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. She downs it.
Just downs it.
Oh.
It's a shame they only have shot glasses in here.
No, it's a mug. It's not a shot
It's a
glass.
No, I know, but like,
Oh, I get it now.
Oh no. I don't think they just have shot glass. Just like taps your shoulder.
yeah.
Come on, let's go drink a bit more.
Let's go. What?
Drink a bit
Right.
more.
Drink.
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Easily distractible, and I can appreciate this.
As this is going on, we're going to go over to Veerdrink.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you do still exist. Don't worry. You were made aware of where the inn is. You have spoken with the cleric who initially gave you your assignment, and you have been paid 500 gold pieces.
Cool. Can I add that to my
You
inventory?
can add that to your inventory.
500. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I
And-
needed that. Fuck.
Yeah, no worries. It took you some time to haggle out all the details because they kept trying to badger you for details and stuff that really they really didn't need to know. If they wanted to know, they'd have gone themselves. And
It's
you,
taken care of. That's all he needs to know.
yeah, it's taken care of. That's what he needs to know. If he wants to find out more, he can go explore the place now that you've cleared it out, or he can just not.
Or he
pay
can
you
just
for
fuck
what-
off.
Pay you for what you're owed.
Yeah,
So you
understandable.
have the city to yourself at the moment.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's filled with other people, but I'm referring to what would you like to do?
Wait, let me get my notes up. There was a couple things I wanted to do. I can't even remember all of it. Did I need to get, like, something appraised?
Did you have something to appraise?
I don't remember. Where's my notes?
She just got back from traffic, people. Don't worry, she just needs a moment.
I'm sorry.
I still need to use. I still need to use identify on that fucking pendant I got from down below.
Oh, I did want to go buy some health potions. That's right.
The cleric does have a subsection that does have an apothecary for the creation of health potions, so you wouldn't even have to go that far to get them.
Oh, that'd be perfect then.
We're looking to get just standard health potions, greater health potions.
How much is all of them?
Just a basic health potion is 50 gold.
Okay.
A greater health potion is 200 gold.
Oh my god! Oh no!
how
I don't have that kind of money.
I know. How much do they heal again?
A standard health potion is 2d4 plus 2. A greater health potion is 44 plus 4.
I'll just buy 2 standard ones.
So you hand over 100 gold, they give you 2 standard health potions. Go ahead and mark those down.
Okay, yeah, let me update my inventory for that then. That means down to that much money and 2 standard health potions.
Yep.
Okay. 2 standard health. I have to write everything down. I forget everything.
I do too, I understand.
Okay, and let's see. Did anyone tell me where the group was gonna be while I was gone?
You were with the group before splitting off, and so you saw where they were going to house for the night, and that's when you split off.
Okay, so
They
I
were
just
gonna
know
go
where
do-
they're gonna.
Yeah, you know where they're going to be sleeping and whatnot. You just split off them from the group because they were like, we want to go see all the festivities and stuff. You're like, I've got a job to do.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds definitely in character too.
Trying to help keep it in character with you.
Did we ever split up all the loot from the dungeon or whatever? By the way,
Did you guys?
No.
because
I've
I was
been
gonna
saying that like more than once every session.
yeah, we still need to split that stuff
We
up.
still
I
have to,
don't
yeah.
even
I can say
remember
that we
because I
did.
have it in my notes.
What'd you say, Magina? You're kind of quiet.
We can say we split it up.
Okay.
I have a list of it. If anybody wants anything specific, I can read it out.
I think we split up all the items fine, but I think it was down to the actual like silver and gems and stuff
Yeah.
Let's
that we
see.
need to split. But I guess we can take care of that when we all meet back up again, huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
My weight is
Uh,
exactly 77, and that pleases me.
Okay, well, in that case, I can't really think of anything else I need to get done, do I? What do you call it? The dagger I got, I already know what it is, right?
Yes, he explained it to you.
Yeah, right, okay. And let's see, I got, what was it, a hammer or something? A warhammer.
Yeah, you got a warhammer.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so you have the warhammer. Did anybody want the dwarven studded leather?
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay. I took the 3 light hammers. Did anybody want either of the 2 war picks?
I can't use that.
The what?
There
War
are 2
picks.
war picks. Think
Oh.
like a pickaxe, but made for fighting people.
No.
Made for
I-
dent in the armor.
I can't use it. This is between you and Beardrick on that one.
Edward
I was
will,
gonna say,
Edward will take one.
Okay.
You sure you
Okay.
won't lose it again?
No.
so, I
yeah.
got a war pick also out of that?
If you
Yeah,
want
if you
it.
want.
Yeah, I'll take, you said you have multiple, right?
There's 2 of them, so Ebron can have one and you can have one if you want.
Okay, cool. Got a, what is it, a light war pick or something?
It's just a war pick.
Regular war.
Just a regular
War
war
pick.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can probably type in over on the sidebar if you want to like add it as a
Yep.
weapon.
One war pick is one word.
Okay, I'm just gonna highlight and bold that for later.
All right. There's also 3 pairs of scale mail.
3, man.
Yeah.
He rated the
Is it-
armory.
Is it nicer than the one I have right now?
Currently, you're wearing, I believe you have chainmail,
Yeah, I think I
which
just
is a
have
heavy armor.
Yeah.
Chainmail, depending on what your dexterity modifier is, should still be better.
Okay, if it's probably better, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
All right. We can probably sell those because I'm already getting stuff worked on. There's also the elven chain shirt that I'm currently wearing.
I think that goes to you if you have it on.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's fine.
I agree. The warhammer that Vierdrick already has, and the dwarven breastplate armor.
I can't wear that either.
I'm guessing mine's is still better.
Yep, it's the only difference between the scale mail and the breastplate is that the breastplate does not have disadvantage on stealth.
So pretty much sell all the shit. And
Oh,
then
Wait,
sell
wait.
the dough.
It's
Hold
not
on,
like I need
yeah.
to be stealthy anyway, so whatever.
No, I mean it can't hurt. But I mean, you
hurts,
say
yeah.
that now, but you're gonna probably look back and say, "I wish I had taken that now."
This is true.
Okay.
If it gives you the same armor class, you just don't have disadvantage. I mean, it can't hurt.
I mean, I'm
Really?
saying that in terms of scale mail. She's wearing chainmail.
Oh,
Oh,
scale.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah. Chainmail gives her 16 to her AC. The other 2 would have given her 14 plus her dex mod, which, with Vierdrick, as she says, not a stealthy boy.
Okay.
Yeah, stealthy.
We can
Okay.
probably sell off in that case if nobody wants the scale mail, nobody wants the breastplate, and no one wants the studded leather armor. We can sell all that for a decent amount.
Okay.
Let's get
Yeah,
that
we could do that.
cash, man.
Sell all that, and then were we gonna sell those 12 gems too?
I would
Right.
assume, yeah.
I
Right.
think Demea would want to keep some.
Mhm. And Ebrin can be someone who can appraise that for you.
Yeah.
At the very
Yeah, I
least, get
still
your
need
idea.
to get him to praise that necklace I found.
Okay, I know the gems. In my notes, anyway, it says they were worth around 50 gold apiece. So,
Lots of money.
and then I also wrote down the actual silver, platinum, and gold that we found too. So we can split all of that up.
Sure.
Alright.
Money management.
Should we calculate that now, or I
We
mean,
can
it's been a few
calculate
days
that later.
since, alright? Okay, we'll
Yeah.
calculate it later then.
Because it has been a few days since you guys have done it. But understandably, you just
Yeah.
take some time to break that up in the downtime stuff, so we can get you guys your muns and be ready for other stuff.
Okay, that sounds good. Alright, well, that's taken care of then. Anyway, otherwise, I guess I'll just go to wherever I know they're gonna end up being later. Or you said like it was like a hotel or inn or something they were gonna
Yeah.
stay at later?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just go there then. Can't think of anything else I would do. I don't know where they actually are right now, though. Are they somewhere else?
Right now, when you go inside, you walk past a human wearing split mail and a full helmet on with two guys flanking him, and you see the door just very gently close behind them.
Okay. It doesn't sound like any of my business.
That's none of my business.
Yeah, none of my business. Do I see anyone else?
When you walk into the bar, you see Naivara and Zadine with bright eyes at the bar with a full plate mail wearing half-orc lady who are currently down in mugs of ale.
Oh, well, I guess they're busy. I'll walk over, though.
Hey,
We have a
who
new
are
friend.
you?
I see that.
Who are you? What's your name?
He just, it's like he was gonna talk to the other two, but now he's distracted, I guess. He's like, Vierdrick.
This is the grumpy gnome.
Grumpy.
The grumpy gnome?
At least a
I have-
grumpy gnome.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never heard.
He just kind of blinks and decides to shake that off. Anyway, so
Ignoring that.
so I guess he's gonna turn towards Naivara and he's like, where's the girl?
She's upstairs resting.
He just kind of nods.
We met a new friend today, other than her. The dead body is the person who decided to try and shoot that new friend. So she's upstairs making sure she's okay.
Aww.
We also met another new friend today. And I'll gesture at the Eladrin, who I presume is still with.
He's like
Oh, thank
halfway
God,
through drinking his mug, looks over you.
Wait,
I just realized-
there's an Eladrin with us.
Yeah, he's like off like three chairs down, just kind of like, I'm not associated with you guys, but at the same time, huh? Yeah, I'm actually gonna be leaving soon. Got some people I need to speak with.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Immediate realize, thank God Vierdrick wasn't with us, because we just busted the law up so fucking bad breaking him out.
Yeah, it's a good thing he doesn't know. He just, I guess, kind of just mumbles like, "You all are a social bunch."
Less social, more helpful.
Hmm. he debates that internally.
I carried your ass, didn't I?
Wait, you
Yes.
said carried your ass?
She's talking to Vierdrick, yeah.
He looks at you and he decides not to comment on this.
You call me sociable, but this is the longest conversation I've. I'm loving it.
Aww.
He's not sure.
It's just
really
like-
not sure to take her.
I-
Where'd she come from?
Who are you?
I just like imagine that like she's probably tipsy at this point, but she just like goes to like hug Sadim and Nivara like,
What just happened?
you're like my best friends.
I just imagine just like Nivara's eyes are huge. She just kind of looks over her shoulder at the bartender, like moving her hand along her neck, like cut the alcohol, cut the alcohol.
I pat her on the forearm and say, "Glad you consider us friends."
Is she gonna be joining us from here on?
I have no idea.
Maybe.
Joining you on what?
We're travelers, essentially.
Oh, me too.
You were wasted after court.
She's so wasted.
I'm the same. No. No.
Mm.
Do you
Where do
travel?
Yeah, I just
Then
go
you're a
from
traveler.
place to yeah. So I'm a traveler too. I
Where are
just
you
said
headed?
that. You're confusing me.
Where are you headed next, then?
I don't
know?
know. I'm just going in random directions.
Oh Lord, she's gonna get herself killed. How about
I can hold
Please.
my own. It's fine.
how about we discuss you coming with us tomorrow when you're less inebriated?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that brings me to our next question. What is our plan from here on?
Well, let us go upstairs. It would be in our best interest to not discuss things down here.
Yeah, agreed.
He sighs.
Why?
What is this about? This assassin? What is going on? How did they already get involved with shit?
Bandrick leaves for 1 fucking hour. Things go to shit.
They were supposed to be looking at the festival and shit. What the fuck happened?
I left you alone for like 2 hours. What the fuck?
You've adopted these people without. Why?
What the fuck? Yeah, we adopted a half orc and like there's an assassin involved and what? Okay.
Oh my god. She
Going
just-
through?
Yeah, she'll lead you upstairs.
Is it to the same room Demea's in?
She's standing outside the room because she really doesn't want to go in there. Because she assumes y'all are both asleep.
So do you all go to the same room, or are you have different rooms? Just to clarify.
We'll head to the room beside where Demea. Oh my god, why? Tashina
Mm-hmm.
are.
Okay.
Once again, want to call her Tamisha. Don't know why. That's not her name.
Start calling their ship Demacia.
Demisha. I almost called her Tamea, so I mean shit.
Demeanor?
Demeanor.
Canon, fellas. I don't make the rules.
I mean, technically, you're right. It is canon.
Canon. So,
Okay.
we get in there, yes?
Wait.
You want the long version or the short version?
He already doesn't like this.
Good.
He kind of shakes his head.
We took the drunk orc with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
not
gonna
sure
say,
about that
otherwise,
either,
like,
but
Khalil
okay.
would just be like, keep drinking or something.
Actually, you know what? No, you're drunk, so you might spill some things. So maybe we'll keep you there. I just said, okay. Okay. So how drunk does she seem to make this decision?
Too
Should I
drunk to be
roll like Constitution save or something?
Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Just
wow.
a little bit tipsy. Not necessarily. Not like, oh, they're gonna fall down the stairs tipsy, but
I mean, it's only like 3 or 4 shots of ale, you know. It's fine.
Should be okay, right?
Okay, so you. She voiced the effort. How well can you keep a promise?
It's really
Considering we're
mistake to
friends.
answer.
NPR!
Oh, what? Sorry.
That was aimed at you. That question was aimed at you, sweetie.
How well can I keep it? Well, I mean, I don't have any friends, so, you know.
Okay, so for
Pretty
friends,
well.
you have to swear to keep this quiet.
Okay.
Alright, now, Beatrix. Which version do you want?
He sighs and he's like, just tell me from the beginning.
Alright, well... fuck it, I'll give you the short version. We did originally go to do festival games. That part's true. And then we happened to come across a friend of Dumea's. Well, I say friend. Lover is more accurate. I just imagine you're just like, what? Wait, hang on, back up.
he just, you can't read anything off his face. He's
Okay.
still listening.
We went to a petting zoo, quote unquote. That elf down there was a captive in it. And we had to break him out. Because apparently they're doing polymorph poaching out at that zoo. We came back here because we wanted to relax and meet up with the elf to make sure that he was alright. And Demea's lover got shot. We killed the assassin. We came back up because no assassination attempt should ever be made on just a common person. That doesn't make sense. It turns out we may or may not have the princess of this country in our party now.
his face like turns a little bit more like, what the fuck?
I left you alone for 2 hours.
I'm guessing he would know, like, just as far as knowing what, you know, world stuff goes, would he know who the princess of this country is?
Roll a history check.
Where is it?
I don't think Kalia would know.
That's
I
right.
don't know if he would know.
Yes. You are aware. She's spoken of. Her name is not widely known outside of Halo itself, and most people just refer to her as the princess rather than her by her name.
Mm-hmm.
But you are aware that there is a princess of Halo. So it's quite possible.
He blinks and he's like, Princess Tashina?
Yep.
Does she not have a royal guard? What happened
Well,
to them?
here's the thing. I don't think her family knows she's here.
Runaway princess.
Also with that history check, the capital is to the north. Probably at least like 3 weeks to a month's worth of travel.
How did she make it all the way down here?
I'm gonna be cheesy and say the power of love, because apparently Demea and her were separated. Because Daddy Dearest didn't exactly like them being together.
He doesn't like any of this.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. That is said with the absolute most sarcasm.
I do hope this has nothing to do with why she ended up in that dungeon.
I don't think so. I think that might be her own familial issues.
Mm-hmm.
Which worries me that such nobility has so many family problems, but let's not unpack that right now.
Well, he sighs and kind of sits back a little bit. Our best course of action would probably be to return her then.
If we return her, they'll think we kidnapped her and we're all dead.
He sits there and thinks.
Because who is going to actually believe that the good-natured princess left her home, took a month's worth of travel alone, and was not taken by a group of unknown, quote-unquote, vagabonds?
It's just gonna take some time to think about. Oh. We obviously can't let her continue as she is.
No, which is why I said that she will be accompanying us.
That is a good question. What can they do at this point then?
At this moment?
I'm
Nothing.
She hasn't explained to you how she's gotten this far, have she?
No. But I figured that with how much she's already revealed, that questioning further might be a bit counterproductive at the moment. I mean, she was just shot.
We'll have to wait till she wakes up then.
For the best course of action for right now, however, I say we get a little bit more drunk, head to bed, and try and tackle this in the morning with a clear head. She just kind of looks at the half-orc. Semi-drunk.
How is the sleeping situation? Is anyone going to be staying in that room? One of us should.
Demay is in the room with her.
Oh, so someone else should also be in that room.
You'd be really surprised at how she fights.
If you are concerned, I will stay in there. Or better yet, I will have bright eyes with them.
I mean,
It is
given what
very-
Nivara is saying, Maya sounds strong.
She's very... Veers are just like, what? She showed a bit more of her colors. She's able to hold her own. This much I'm certain for.
Also, by the way, her just because like I've just decided Khalid's sort of hairstyle. It's like she has it sort of curly and it kind of poofs out a little bit and goes down to one side, and like it goes down like her left side.
Are you
and
telling me she has an undercut?
And the right side is like kind of shaved, but it's growing back.
Yes!
Yes! Yes!
That sounds so
The gay cut!
The gay Amber, you trying to call yourself out here?
What do you mean?
Em, I know your hairstyle.
Oh yeah, that's totally a gay cut. Like, what are you talking about?
Anyway, Virgil, he's like, I think it'd still be best if one of us stay in there as well.
Then we can send the Griffin. I'm not exactly about to send any humanoid in there with the couple alone.
He just kind of blinks at you, kind of like...
How oblivious are you?
I'm not oblivious, but is this really the time to be doing that sort of thing?
You know, at this point, I'd much rather just not have someone sitting in there with him.
Why
May
don't
not be
we
the
all
time
just
or the
talk
place.
about this in the okay?
I would agree, but someone's being stubborn.
He obviously does not think this is a wise course of action.
This is the best part is that like Navarro's not full of shit. We literally watched Jamea fight, but Veerstring didn't, so it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you
Exactly.
people?
He doesn't trust this at all.
If something bad happens, that's on me. But for once, just take my word for this.
He consents. he just kind of like, alright, well, kind of mumbles.
Thank you.
And you're all going back downstairs.
Might as well. A few more drinks and then I have to head up and make sure Arcus is okay.
Yeah, I'm up for more drinks.
He just kind of nods, and he's like, well, I'll stay here in the room then. He's not gonna go drinking.
Okay.
No.
He's not that type.
Stay away from me, evil demons with fucking fucking swinging an axe and an alcohol bottle.
Just saying, it's not that he
He's
doesn't
like-
drink, it's just,
Not a social
He's not-
drinker.
he's not at that level with, like, up your social link with him first, so.
Oh my god.
I'm only gonna spend like another hour drinking before I go check on the dragon.
Of course.
Because him running up and itching his ass every 5 seconds is concerning.
Of course. So you guys spend some more time drinking. Do you guys let yourselves get tipsy, or actually be like actually getting drunk, or?
It's a buzz, a very light buzz.
I'd say tipsy, fickle there.
So you're drinking very slow then.
Yeah.
And Uzadim?
I don't think Sadim drinks, does he?
Nothing for me now.
Yep. So you have Bright Eyes join the girls in their room to just
Wait.
keep an eye on them.
Like,
I felt
does the bird itself open the door?
Yes! Please!
Yes.
please.
The
In that
bird
case,
itself
I'll
opens the
take care.
door. And as you come in, you just see like Bright Eyes just kind of stare at you for a moment, just make a kind of like it's like trying to make a shushing noise. It just doesn't have the lips do it. Kind of like blinks, and just like makes this.
I mean, it can still lift its hand to its beak.
Little something also. Demea had a weapon out, and she pointed right to this door and was like, "Oh,
She's got an axe, like a hand axe! And it's just
she's gonna rape your ass. What are you fucking talking about? She's fucking ready."
Yeah, and Bright Eye just kind of stares at her, just like slowly walks in, lifts like it does the Stitch thing where it, like literally just kicks the door closed very slow, just little click click, walks towards the foot of the bed and just lays down.
She's gonna check Bright Eyes and just be like,
It's just
Grabs you and just drags you back down into the bed.
oh look.
The hour passes. It's nighttime, evening, time to go, get some rest. You head upstairs and you look around. Don't see Arcus anywhere immediately in sight.
She's gonna whistle for him, see if he comes out.
Make a perception check.
Okay, after I make this, I'm gonna have to be right back real fast. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
Oh, nice. Be right back real quick. It'll be like 5
take
seconds.
your time.
The irony when the person who needs to make a perception check and get the information of what the perception check does cannot immediately have this knowledge. No.
"Right,
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just waiting
it's
on her to get back.
okay."
While we're waiting, can I ask something quick?
Yes.
Can Virka, like, talk to his patron and stuff?
Oh yeah, you can have a prayer.
Or God,
He's
I
God.
guess?
He's God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
I was like, "Oh fucking shit, he's a what?"
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Surprise.
That's a
Everyone's secretly a warlock, but we just don't trust each other enough.
I would not be surprised.
Okay, I was...
Yeah, you can say a prayer to your God.
Okay, is there, like, anything I can do, like, ask specifically or anything, or...
You can ask. Generally, there's no like clear outcut. Here's what you got to do kind of response that you would receive, but you can definitely ask for it to see if you feel anything regarding the direction that you're taking or regarding the question you have that you're contemplating.
Okay, I guess I would like to kind of ask if any, I guess, advice or input or anything as far as returning that princess back, because he's pretty determined to do that.
Right.
Just a matter of how to do it.
You say the prayer. Just kind of wait.
Back.
Look back.
Right.
As you're waiting on an answer. There's no clear-cut response. How do you feel about it?
It's just a how do you feel about it feel? Okay.
No. I'm asking you.
Oh,
How does
me?
Virdrick feel about it? Yes.
Personally, he definitely thinks they need to return her, and he doesn't. If he wasn't with a group like this, he probably honestly believes it wouldn't be such a bad idea to be like misunderstood or anything, and just be like, "Yo, it's the truth, though."
Mhm.
But he can understand their group being a little untrustworthy looking. He's thinking they could still do it, escort her back, but like they'd have to be very careful about it, I guess, not to get discovered wrongly.
Right.
Or even just send a letter or message ahead of time, maybe? Anyway, either way, gotta get her returned, and that is like exactly what they're doing, ignoring everything else. But not sure. Otherwise, not sure how to go about it.
Right. There's no like clear-cut, this is what you should do feeling, but the more he considers taking her back, the better the feeling becomes.
Okay.
It's not like a this is what you should do, but just he has a good feeling that it's a good direction to take.
Alright, that's the right direction, though.
That's the feeling he gets.
Okay.
Just kind of strengthens what he already had, essentially.
Okay, makes sense. Cool, thank you.
Not a problem. With the 17 perception check, you don't hear anything for a good few minutes. And then you hear a little popping sound.
Fuck. Immediate investigation.
Go ahead.
Where the fuck is it coming from?
With the perception check, sounds like the other side of the bed.
Oh, I'm gonna head over there.
Okay. You head over to there, and you see Arcus stretching and kind of just gripping into the ground as he kind of keeps rolling himself, like he's like thrashing himself kind of from back and forth. You hear little pops, and every time you hear a pop, it's like fires just kind of sparking off of him.
Jesus!
Which looks to be magical in nature. He kind of puts his hand down, kind of like leans down as though he's pushing himself up, and you see like his foot slip, and when he puts it back down, it's not in the same place, but it still looks natural for him. Slips again, puts it down, and just pushes himself back as he arches up. He actually just looks like he's actually getting bigger.
What the hell?
Arches back, and you hear like a kind of like a little. He just passed out. He is now at least doubled, almost tripled in size. He's still a small creature. He's an armful of a creature now.
Oh.
He's a big one.
Big chunker.
A chunky.
heck, it's
Essentially, kind of a way to give you a visual of it. Imagine a mouse suddenly becoming the size of a cat,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
but still
Wow.
looking like a mouse.
That's scary.
Does he respond to stimuli?
Such as,
Like if I shake him.
okay, you try and shake him.
Arcus?
I'm tired.
Arcus, wake up.
I'm tired.
I don't care. Wait. Did you just talk to me in common?
Kind of like slowly opens an eye as it kind of like it like lazily tries to focus on you. Why?
Arcus? I know you aren't the sharpest, knife in the drawer, but you couldn't speak common before.
Why are you yelling everything so loud?
Is he hungover?
Wake up! Get up! She's like picking him up.
He weighs a lot more than he used to. You just have to pick him up.
Fat.
I'm not fat. No.
No.
Arcus, wake up, and I want you to take a good, long look at yourself. Okay? Just humor me. Just humor me.
Put me down.
I will as soon as you look at yourself real quick.
Put me down.
She sets him down.
He kind of bounces on the bed for a second, rolls onto his back, stretches his feet towards the ceiling, just like.
You noticing a difference here?
No, not really. I mean, I'm
Arcus!
Hold on. He's staring at his paw for a second. I have big toes.
It's not just your toes that have gotten big, you idiot!
He leans up. He's like, "Man, that doesn't look. Did everything get smaller?"
No! You got bigger!
Nah, I can't get bigger.
Arcus, stand up on your hind legs. Stand up on your hind legs and see how tall you are.
Hi. He
No,
pulls on
please.
his stomach, like really, just lazily, just.
He's a tired man.
He starts standing up, and he gets up, and
Tara,
he's like just like
Guys,
he's
he's
like
turning up the party.
from the bed. The bed's like just under your hips, and normally he'd be just a little bit up. Right now he's like able to see over your chest as his head kind of peeks back up. He's like he doesn't crane his neck to look you in, or just kind of looks up slowly, just like, you got shorter.
No! You grew. You grew a lot. This makes no sense.
Auntie, why? And you just see him just like, as he says it, he just falls back, just thump onto the bed.
You are my radio. Get up.
No.
We're about to ask Auntie about this.
He's kicking his leg at you, just like, no.
You can kick all you want. She's getting incense as she argues with him.
Is Khalea here? Like, are we all like in the?
No, she's
No.
In her room. She's not exactly. They're
Okay.
not exactly being quiet though.
No.
Could she hear?
She could potentially roll a perception check.
She's not
Oh,
exactly
God.
shouting, but her voice is like hearable. Oh my god!
You are a little tipsy, and as this is going on, you start walking in, and you open the door, and you walk into the room, and there's like a full 15 seconds as you're just rubbing your face, looking around, just like, I like this room, yeah. And then you look over, you just see Naivara pausing as she's like trying to get Arcus to cooperate, but Arcus is very big right now. How drunk are you? You just kind of turn around, you walk out of the room. Nah, you didn't notice anything.
Oh my god.
I just imagine Naivara has like Arcus under her arm now, and she just freezes and stares at her, and then she just walks back out with no fucking indication she notices, and they just look at each other like,
A -1.
You didn't even realize you went into the wrong room.
Christ.
Oh no!
Holy fuck.
Oh my god!
Arcus just kind of stares at you for a moment, just looks over at her.
Let's call it a blessing in disguise and move on.
Sure. What were we talking about? I'm tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
No, you are not.
Ow! Come on.
We are going to ask Auntie why you grew to the size of a cat.
Oh,
Well, a bigger cat.
He kind of just leans back, just huffs.
Do you want to know why you popped out like you were fucking breaking?
Is this still in the middle of the night sometime?
It's early evening. It's like around 8ish.
Oh, okay.
She's getting like the whole ritual ready, and she's holding Arcus so he stays awake. She will actually shake him if he tries to sleep.
Stop that.
Then stay awake.
Fine. I'll keep awake.
She's positioning him like the radio antenna he is. This is fucking harder now that you're bigger.
I get a better reception now. You hear just like, you see him open up his mouth and you just hear a dial tone for a moment. Just...
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you meant like the dial-up noise. Like that's the most irritating noise that could leave his mouth.
You see his eyes kind of just flicker to just a faint light as you see him stretch itself out. Ah, much better. Ah, hello there, sweetie.
Why is he big?
You said you wanted big pets.
I was how old when I said that?
Old enough for me to remember that you said it.
You remember everything.
Yes. And I remembered. And I told you one day you'd have a nice big pet.
Oh my god, Auntie, of all the places to do this.
What?
We're in a city.
And?
I can't lug him around. I mean, I can, but it's highly suspicious.
Why is that?
You remember how I told you that my kind were not exactly accepted around here? Do you know any wizards that would have this thing?
I can think of a few who would love to have a prism drake such as this.
Yeah, who would love to have one, but can't. This is the big neon sign of, hey, I am illegal.
I think
Perhaps I should make this simpler then. What was that creature that you said that you enjoyed being with when we went on that trip? Do you remember it?
Do I have to roll an in because I have no idea what you're talking about?
You remember sometimes when you'd see Auntie would have various different creatures that they would just kind of bring back, varying from like birds, cats, dogs, other such creatures.
I remember it was a dog.
A dog? Oh, dogs are such cute creatures. And you watch as for a moment, like Argus's body kind of just shifts as he is either moving or moved into a position you're not sure which it is, as his form just kind of shifts, and suddenly you see a Boston Terrier looking dog.
What?
Is this better? Will this be less conspicuous?
Much, but how did you do that?
Please, dearie, I have my ways.
You
Is
know,
it
I'm not
weak?
even gonna ask.
We are naturally creatures of illusion. Shape-changing is just the advanced form of it.
Fair enough. Now I get to bug Arcus about his ears.
Please don't tug on his ears too much. He's a good boy.
I won't tug.
And you see that the light just kind of fade from it, and Arcus is just like, "Oh man, this is really." Something's weird.
You're a dog.
Looks down at himself, looks up. And I'm going to stage whisper this, just because I don't need this to hurt anyone's ears, as he suddenly goes, Sudden yelling dog.
Big boof yell.
The big boof yell.
So, how many rooms down can that be heard from?
A few. It just sounds like a scream of just sudden panic. Verdrick would be able to hear this. Even with
Okay.
your negative wisdom, you would be able to hear this.
Okay.
I think
I'm
at
glad
this
you had
point,
answered me because I needed to know.
I think at this point, Claire would like after she opened the door and found nothing, realizing they were there, but well, she didn't notice them.
Right.
She like walks into a random room and just sleeps on the bed. So she doesn't even have a room at the tavern. She's just sleeping on the random bed.
Yep, and Zadim, you also would notice this. The girls are just far enough away that they don't hear this.
Navarre, like, it's like maybe 2 seconds worth of scream before it's like cut off. Because Navarre is currently covering his mouth, like, would you keep it down?
I was about to say, Virdrick is definitely just gonna like kick down that door.
He's like that Big Bird video where the music goes and the guy in the giant Big Bird costume just fucking kicks down the door.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna just kick down that door if he can.
Okay. So
There's like a loud curse in Sylvan.
With
I'll
your
go
weapon
see what the
drawn.
heck's going on.
So you
Claire
both-
sleeps through this.
Of course. So you both run into the room, just like, what's going on? What's going on? You just see her grabbing the muzzle of this dog that just kind of like looks over you guys, just like.
Oh, close the door. No. Just come in and close the door, please. Wait, would I have control on this shapeshifting?
You have control? No.
Okay. Once they close the door, she just kind of unglamors him.
Okay. You attempt to do so. He kind of like looks at you for a moment, just like,
We can trust them.
oh, I'll do it then. I guess. So you guys just suddenly see this dog start talking and looking very sassy. I guess. Oh, hi, by the way. And you see him just kind of relax as his form, like, hair goes away. He's now wearing scales again, and he is a kind of golden scaled small dragon. Still has wings, but he's bigger. And his he just spoke in common.
We already know about this dragon, right?
You know about Arcus. He was not this big before, though.
Oh, okay.
Arcus
How
was
big
a
is he now,
tiny
anyway?
creature.
How big is he now, by the way? I must have missed it.
He is much bigger. Probably, like, if he were to stand on his hind legs, he'd be maybe 6 inches shorter than you are.
Oh,
From tip
okay.
to tail, he's about 3 feet or so. Probably between 3 feet to 3'6" from tip to tail.
Okay.
That's a small creature.
Hmm.
No, that was Zadim going, what?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Double checking.
He was obviously not this big before.
Did you do something to him? And Virdrick has now put his weapon away. He still had it out.
I
Right.
didn't do anything. Auntie decided she wanted to make him bigger. You just
Let's
asked
not
Auntie.
Let's not forget that Virdrick still is not keen on all this, but okay.
I didn't intend for this to happen in the middle of a city. I know this would happen in the middle of a city. But on the bright side, I can still keep him hidden. Granted, he needs to keep his mouth shut.
I'm beautiful.
Oh,
He's looking at his wing, just like
she just looks so defeated and tired. It's like the mom with the 5-year-old that's running around the house.
I mean, he wasn't able to talk like this before, right?
No.
So now everyone can, right?
Yes.
So you hear him saying this.
Yeah.
You see him like cover his face, being as he like takes it away, as it covers himself back up and takes it away again.
On the bright side, I can lie and say it's an awakened creature when he's glamored. Because I know that there is no way in hell that he will not say something.
I can keep my mouth shut sometimes.
Bullshit!
Usually. I can. Sometimes, usually. When I
Was
feel
he
like
always
it.
this talkative? Was he always this talkative before?
That's why you heard me speaking in Sylvan so often.
He can't exhale.
Just don't kill my pet. Because I can guarantee that there are going to be several moments in which he pisses you off.
Love you.
My point has been proven.
I won't kill him.
I mean, technically, I don't think you can. You just click his. How does no? Now I demand answers. How does a dragon click its tongue?
With the side of its cheek.
Can do it.
Oh Jesus!
It has a tongue. It has a cheek. It's just very hard for it to.
He put in that much effort just to be an asshole.
Yes.
Oh, she just like picks it. You know how you pick up a cat by like it's underneath its front arms, so his body just kind of hangs.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing right now with this thing.
A long cat. A long dragon.
Long dragon, long boy.
Limb.
You are excessively big.
Ah, it's useful.
Bet it is. How is this a benefit?
More
I can
HP
talk to
building.
you and people will know what I'm saying.
That's not a good thing. That's not a benefit. Half the things you have to say, I have to hide.
Oh, I can also do this. And he shifts into the dog form again.
That's literally the only. What are you going to suggest that you can get into places we can't
Yes.
without, grabbing every shiny thing you see?
Okay, listen here. I can grab whatever shiny things I want.
And get in massive trouble, or get us in massive trouble, then get me killed, and you go back to the Feywild.
Detail semantics. Not getting you killed, obviously, is going to be hard enough as it is. You're not exactly, soft.
Why are you talking like you've already?
What?
She just drops him on the bed.
Ow!
Anyway, it's obvious that everything is mostly fine. So you guys can head back to your rooms for the night. 'Cause I am about to head to.
I thought it was like 8 a.m. Is it 8 p.m.?
PM.
Okay.
It's 8 p.m. and that's still early for her, but fucking hell. This is a lie.
Beardrick is like, well, at least as a dog we can put a collar on him.
Confused dog squinting at you.
Well, he acts like he's an absolute idiot. He's smarter than he looks, so you probably just keep it off.
Be right back.
No worries.
Mm.
I don't need a collar.
No, you're right. You don't. You need a harness.
I don't need that either. I'm free.
Full body harness.
She snaps her fingers and puts him back in the pocket dimension.
Ew.
And then snaps her fingers and brings him back out.
Blip. Blah.
Free, huh?
Very.
Do you want me to do it again?
Do you want me to leave?
Ugh. Maybe we should invest in a muzzle.
Beardrick nods.
Hey! I thought you were on my side.
I'm on your side until you piss me off.
No, I meant him.
Me?
Yeah.
He's barely on my side!
Yeah, he looks at it like with the face that was like, why in the hell would you ever think I was on your side?
Because you're cool, man. I thought we were cool.
Are you trying to stroke his ego just so you can get him on your side?
Listen here, shut up.
Beardrick's just like, I'm not sure what ever gave you that impression.
You seem cool. I don't know what other impression you were expecting to give.
Oh.
Anyway, keep him out of trouble.
Oh, believe me, I'll do my best because him in trouble means me in trouble. And
He
granted, while I
nods.
don't give a fuck about what happens with you, that one, and she points at Deem, and the baby in there, I need to keep safe.
Beardrick just kind of nods. Anyway,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
and he's just like, I'm heading back to my room. And he leaves.
Now, good night, grumpy gnome. Night to Deem.
He doesn't like this name.
Good name.
Why do you think she's using it?
I do not like being referred to
He's
as
definitely
Grumpy Gnome.
not the type to run back and be like, "What did you say?" But
He's not, but he doesn't like the name anyway.
Silent C. There's just a moment where like Navarre's caught in a sling. I need help. Remember that nickname you keep calling me? What? Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Deirdre's like an like because owls have been described as hatred.
Wait, what? You keep cutting out.
Owls
No!
are described as
Wait.
small balls of hatred. Oh,
Yeah, and it's like I just imagine Deirdre turning his head 180 degrees to look at you like,
Oh
did you just say that?
he like cracks his neck and everything.
Oh my
He
god.
he doesn't like any, but he's not gonna say anything back, at least.
Oh my god.
He's above petty nicknames.
I love how that was said with desperation, like
I can
That's
keep
unfortunate.
myself contained.
Oh my
dear.
god.
Anyway.
Alright, so you guys are all heading to bed?
Yep.
At this point, like Navarre like picks up Arcus again, lays down and just sits him on her chest like, yes, you fucking little spoiled brat. You still do in fact get this treatment.
Just cuddles in.
Brat.
Love you too. You guys get a night's rest. If you had any spell slots that you used or
Wait, Dawn.
Yeah?
Can I take a point of exhaustion? Demea would not sleep.
go right ahead.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
This is getting serious.
Alright, so you do not get back any spell slots, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I know.
So you take your point of exhaustion, you stay at the whole night. You're really tired, especially since
Oh yeah, she's fucking tired.
she's sleepy, but she said she was gonna make sure nothing happened, and by gum, she's gonna make sure of it. And you stay up. Morning comes, and tired as you are, you kind of nod to yourself like, yeah, I did good. But boy, are you sleepy. Ah,
I'm very tired.
a very tired being.
You could probably, like, anyone who's awake could hear Khalid just sort of thump, 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 thump as she goes, like,
She's waddling.
down the corridor and downstairs.
Arcus can still go invisible, right?
Yes.
Can I have him do that and go into like Devea and Tashina? There we go.
Yep.
Tashina's room. Look, I'm like, don't tell me.
Yep. So you ask him to do that. He's like kind of gives you like this look, and then just shoomp disappears, and you just feel something kind of push off next to you, almost against your stomach. Like, no, don't do that. And you're like, "Arp, arp, arp, arp." Just boom, jumps down.
Would I notice that door opening?
You hear the door opening.
Would
You don't
would
see anything.
Khalid
It just
notice?
kind of slides open.
Would-
Immediately
would Khalid
taking
notice?
out like what do I have? What do I have other than a rapier? A dagger. I take out a dagger and point it to the door and just stare for a moment, going,
Maybe it was just the wind.
would
You see
Khalid
Brian's head
notice?
slowly kind of poke up. As you're walking down to, you're waking up, you're like, yeah, this is great. You kind of like, that door opened. Why'd the door open?
Khalid's gonna walk in, like, why did this door open? She says it out loud.
Right.
Why did this door open?
Demea's pointing a dagger like,
Excuse me.
What? Magical door. Oh.
Okay, I was gonna say that like she sent Arcus as she was getting dressed. Does Navarre see this out?
It takes you a moment to get dressed, so I'd say you'll probably see it in a moment.
Okay.
Khalid's just like, she just sort of, so is there anyone in there? Sorry, if you're like naked or something, I can like close the door.
Not naked, but could you please close the door anyways?
Okay.
Thanks.
She closes the door
Mhm.
and goes downstairs.
You close the door. You...
Demand is that blinking gas. Oh my god! And she like looks down. She's like,
Am I just too sleep deprived?
I think that you're just having a good time.
"Was that Arcus?"
Yep, you do not see her.
Immediately, she's like, "Who did that?" And she's pointing the dagger everywhere.
Shh, shh,
Oh,
shh,
boy.
shh, shh, shh. Hey, want to see something cool?
No.
Oh, you don't want to see something cool?
Wait, who are you?
Arcus, it's the dragon.
How do I know it's actually you?
Mlem. You wait, no, you can't see me mlemming. No.
Wah, wah, wah.
I have been betrayed by my own invisibility. No.
By my own awesomeness.
My own amazing powers have prevented you from seeing me. This is a travesty.
Hold on a second. Sorry, everything cut out for me for a second. What did everyone say?
He stuck his tongue out, and then you just hear, "Oh no, you can't see me because I'm invisible. No, I've been betrayed by my own awesomeness. This is a travesty." He's being very quiet about it, but
Okay.
Can't he dispel it or something?
he can, but he didn't think to do that before he did it.
Did Bright Eyes notice when he came in? Because he does have
Yes.
visual perception advantage.
Yes,
okay,
but
cool.
yes, but he's also invisible. So she noticed when I'm going to need some time to get your name down, just like Beatrix and everyone else before you. Kalir walked in, so she saw Kalir walk in. She's like, "Who opened this door? Magic door!" And she's definitely looking around now that she hears a invisible voice, just like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. She's gonna slightly lower the dagger and like rub the bridge of her nose, be like, maybe I'm just too stressed out.
He's like, "Do you want to see it? Want to see something cool?"
Just don't hurt Tashina.
I'm not gonna hurt Tashina. She's cute, just like you are.
I feel like Arcus is just gonna drive Demea mad.
Show
Possibly.
yourself before you flatter me.
You hear a little kathunk on the nightstand, and you see a shoomp of a gorgeous drake. It's got wings, unlike most drakes, but it's got a prismatic coloring to it that the membrane of its wing, as gold scaled, but the membrane of its wing has a rainbow tint to it that changes as it shifts its wings.
Ooh.
Pretty. Wow. It is you, Arcus.
She's gonna pet his little head.
And you can speak?
Yeah, I learned a new trick last night. I'm not supposed to tell Naivara that, I asked Auntie to do this, but at the same time, I just wanted you to know because I figured you'd want to know that I can talk. Also, I can
Out
do
of
this.
character. You little shits!
He then goes, "By the way, watch this," and he turns into a dog.
Puppy!
He's
him
still
up and
talking.
hold-
I know, right?
She's gonna pick him up and hold him in her arms and pet him.
He nuzzles into you, and Tashina kind of she kind of looks over, like looks at the dog in your arms, looks at you, looks up at the ceiling for a moment, looks back at the dog. I didn't drink anything weird yesterday, did I?
No. No, this is Naivara's pet?
He gives a little nod,
Pet!
and it sticks out his tongue with a mlem.
Mlem.
It's a little cutie. Reaches up and scratches behind the ears as its leg just kind of twitches very idly. Just
Cute dog. Did you get a good night's sleep?
I suppose it was just restless. That's all.
I understand.
How did you sleep?
I slept alright.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh shit. Disadvantage. Oh shit.
you can't get away with
Oh man.
Luckily for you, she rolled a natural 1.
Hey.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Damn.
it. Oh damn. I mean, she just woke
Okay.
up, so
Yeah, she did just wake up, so it makes sense. She's more focused on the fact that there's a dog in your arms, and she's trying to figure out if she,
Right.
was somehow losing her mind. Okay. She gets up. She's still dressed. She's like, I should have probably thought to. Maybe next time I'll remember to. Never mind. Sorry.
Can I knock on the door by now?
Okay.
Yeah, you can knock on the door.
Need a tap
Danae
door.
is just staring at the door now that there's a knock. She's like,
Who is it?
It's me, sweetie.
Oh, okay, come in.
She kind of peeks her head in. Is Arcus in here? Is he still in here? Did he screw her up?
Arcus is currently looking like a dog who is having a very good time, as he is currently in her arms, just looking at her, just like very just like a big old dog with like a just like a big smile on his face, just a happy dog that's like, I know what I've done is wrong, but at the same time, can you blame me?
Has he been showing off to you again?
Huh?
Showing off. Is he showing off his new trick?
Yeah, he's a cool puppy.
just gonna pat his head and
I thought he was a dragon. Like looks very confused. It's like, I guess he's a dog. I'm sorry.
I mean-
I'm really bad at knowing what animals are.
Okay,
my
I
God.
mean, we have a pretty... She's walking in and closing the door. I'm sorry for invading. We have a pretty big secret with you, so Arcus, you can show yourself.
Kind of like looks at you just like, I was gonna show that I could keep a secret, but you can't clearly. And he just turns himself back into a.
She's a princess. She kind of told us some big stuff. This is only fair.
And I'm a dragon. Like Tashina's head just whips over to Arcus, just like, your dog can. That's a. Like just like freezes up, just like.
It's okay. It's not harmful. It's not gonna hurt you.
Tashina's gonna roll something here. Oh, okay. Slowly, just very there's a very slow movement as she just kind of pats his nose like with one finger and then just kind of pulls back, just like expecting something, and he just kind of looks at her just like, go on. Slowly, just very like holding her hand, like expecting to have it bitten, but just kind of petting his nose. He's a Fey Drake.
You know what that is?
I get a lot of knowledge from people and from my god. I've learned a great many things.
What are you exactly?
I actually pull out my notes here. 1 second.
Just like everyone else, she's a warlock.
No, she's not a warlock. I am among the Holy Hand of Keish, god of knowledge. I'm one of the clerics.
Oh god. Of course you're a cleric.
No, you're fine, It's, Keish is neutral towards most things. He just wants to, they just want to know things. They just want to learn and understand things. Secrets of the Ancients is actually very interesting. I'd love to learn more about it. I've always also been told by my parents that they're going to try and beguile me and take my soul to age it internally. And Arcus just kind of looks at her just like gives her he does like the dragon version of the smolder. He just gives her the smolder, and she kind of stares at him for a moment, just like, okay, if that's not that he's going to try and do it, he's failing, but he's still adorable. And he just deflates, just like, oh man.
He tries to flirt with a lot of women. It's just now he can talk. Regardless, he seems to forget that he's also a lizard.
I'm a dragon.
You're a cute dragon.
Thank you. Someone understands.
give him a little kiss on the forehead.
I think he's beguiled your girlfriend, though.
She's easy to beguile, but she's wiser than she looks.
I She just straight up calls
shit.
her out too. Like, I mean,
It's why.
you love her.
Love's a strong word, but
He likes to play, that's all.
she just, like, she grabs the covers and just kind of like leans back and just pulls it over her entire self. She's just like, you can't hear me anymore. Tashina's not here to play. No, I'm not here.
Yeah, well, it seems like I hit the nail on the head.
Damaris
Come on,
gonna
it's
give a small chuckle and pat Tashina on the little forehead.
There's no shame in love, darling.
Pokes her head out slowly. Pulls it back over her head.
I'm not here.
I'm still not here. Nope. Not here.
Arcus, can you do me a favor?
Hmm?
You think you could steal the sheets like you do to me?
Can I try to stop it?
You see him like push against the sheets, and he doesn't do anything like to pull at them. He just starts like turning in circles and starts pulling the sheets slowly towards himself.
I'm gonna try and counteract that by putting the sheets on Tashina again and be like, no, I think she just needs some time to think.
Alright. Come on, Arcus. Back to dog form.
Woof. Turns into a dog.
Wolf, god damn it.
Woof.
We'll meet you downstairs, alright?
Okay.
She's gonna pick up Arcus and head out.
You know, like
Khalil's trying to get free breakfast.
It's not going well for her. You still gotta pay. Did you even get how did you even get in here?
I don't know. Why are you asking me questions?
Because you're
I
in
was
my
like-
place.
Well, yeah, but I thought we were friends. I thought we were like, you know, getting along with each other.
We're
Barky.
How
getting
could you
along with each
betray
other,
me
but-
like this?
All
Yeah.
of you betray me. Was there anything left over after drinking from that gold?
It was about a couple silvers worth. You gave me a gold piece.
How much is breakfast?
3 silver a person.
Could I afford with that?
You could afford one meal.
Alright, I'll take that and just split it.
Alright.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. He hugs Nivara like.
Ah!
She hugs like Nivara. Thank you.
At this point, she's so tired that this is literally just like her being enveloped, leaning back, just kind of like, yeah, I guess this is fucking happening. Sure.
Like, listen, you have to teach her boundaries.
Navara has no boundaries. It's just hers is teasing.
Yeah,
Can I
hilarious
also
breakfast.
come downstairs for breakfast
Yeah,
at this
everyone's
point?
coming downstairs for breakfast. I'm not gonna stop
Nice.
you from. I'm not gonna stop you from getting breakfast.
Berserk, as you come down, like she just looks at you like, help me.
That's none of his business. He goes to get breakfast.
What?
This isn't
like,
my
what-
business. Goodbye.
Wait. Khalil looks down at the dog like, oh, you got a pup. Where did the lizard go?
It moves over, just like paws at your armor gently.
Wait. You just whined at me after I said, where's the lizard? Huh.
Okay,
It tilts its
she
head,
like
very confused.
she just goes, shh. I'll tell you later.
Can you hear what I'm saying? Dog.
Yeah. You can.
It quirks its brow. You just like, you're talking.
Does it say that?
No, it doesn't say that. It
No.
gives you. It quirks its brow, gives you a look as though it were saying. It's not saying anything at the moment.
But like, I'm speaking in common, and dogs
you
don't.
could
speak
understand that before.
common. Oh,
The thing is,
okay.
she's just being silly anyway.
Fair enough, I suppose.
She could
I mean,
probably
dogs
figure-
can understand if you give them commands, right? And it would only make sense they could understand common.
Ah, okay.
I'm just gonna give up on that.
well, she's gonna try and roll inside,
Go ahead.
but it's not gonna go well for her.
Yeah.
No.
It's going against Arcus. Oh,
Yeah,
How bad did this
Oh.
go?
that's a 0. He rolled a 2 minus 2.
yeah.
I love
Oh,
this
what
character.
did you just? Holy
Yeah.
fuck!
Great. She's fucking
I
great.
told you this won't go well. Like she has proficiency in medicine, and the proficiency the modifier is 1
That's better than
after the proficiency.
that's better than minus 2.
Right.
Don't worry,
That's-
you're okay.
that's
I've
true.
been impaled. No, you're fine.
Me.
Yeah. She doesn't notice. I mean, wait. Surely, like Doggo roll deception. I'm pretty sure.
I have
Doggo,
access to them.
Doggo seems suspicious, but at the same time, it's a dog. Dogs are cute. You can forgive.
Yeah.
You gave me access to Arcus's other sheet. You know that, right?
I did, but I wanted to roll just to see how bad it was. And would you like to know what it was on the die?
What?
It was a 4.
But that's +7.
Yeah.
So
Khalil's gonna like pet the doggo.
Doggo nuzzles into her hand.
Dog.
Gives
I'm
Hand a
hungry.
gentle smooch. A little.
Aww. Oh, you're so cute. You know what? I'm not surprised you changed out that lizard thing with the doggo because this is way cuter.
Oh shit!
can I see how offended Arcus looks?
He looked at you just like, Mother, why would you not defend me?
Nybara just like has her hand over her mouth, but he can still see like she's grinning behind it, just like
What?
nothing.
Okay.
You're just,
Let's
just
eat
trying to keep a
breakfast.
straight face.
Alright, so you're given breakfast.
She eats quickly.
Of
So
course.
like she separates each half just so she knows where to draw the line,
Mm-hmm.
literally. Yeah, and then she just like she wolfs it down.
Nybara eats much slower.
Inhale.
Can I walk
Um,
down with Tashina in Bright Eyes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I'll walk down with both of them and
I'll meet
Tashina,
them on the stairs on the way down.
what?
I'll meet them on the stairs on the way down.
When you do, Demea looks behind her and just gives a small tired wave.
Hmm.
But once they're down on the stairs, she's gonna kneel down and hug Bright Eyes. And can I roll to see if I just almost fall asleep on her?
Roll a Constitution save.
Here we
Can I
go.
roll to see if I notice this?
You turn around and you just kind of just like leaning against her. 1 second here, because you rolled that. I gotta roll this.
Full damage.
You both
Oh, God.
tumble down the stairs, and
No,
you're awake.
wait,
You're waking
no,
back
hold
up.
on.
I
No,
catch
I
them.
waited until we got
Okay.
to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, at the bottom of the stairs, then you pass out and you pin her to the floor.
Oh my
I
god!
catch
Khalil.
No, you don't catch them. You didn't realize until she was already pinned.
Fine, I pick them both up.
No, please make sure she. Yeah, you're pretty tired. You're just like. You're
No, I like
drunkenly.
pick them up so that I'm like, you know the Princess Carrie?
Yes.
Bridal style.
Bridal style.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that, but I'm doing it with 2 people.
Roll a strength check.
Cradling us.
Let's do
Roll a
this.
strength check to see if you can do that because it's 2 people.
I mean,
They're
I
not
want to
too
talk
known.
about.
Can I just have Nybara head over immediately to try and help?
You wanna
I was
talk
gonna
about-
say, if we notice this, can I
Yes.
come over too?
Is this a strength save or a strength check?
Check athletics if you're proficient.
Khalil's gonna eat breakfast first. Then
I'll take
None
that
of my
13.
business.
Okay. You definitely are glad for the help because
All right.
otherwise you would not be able to carry them as they are, well, one of them's very tired and the other one's just completely beat red and is not assisting you at all.
Did
I
you
was
not
gonna
get
say, I
sleep?
wasn't-
Can
She's
I wake
asleep.
up a little bit like, huh? What?
A little.
Back-
You're a little bit awake, but only a little bit.
Back to bed. Back to sleep.
What? No, no.
You just passed out.
No, and she's gonna struggle to get out of the grasp.
Mhm.
Devere, look at me.
What?
You need sleep, darling. We will be with you, I promise. We
But-
will make sure she stays safe. But you are not useful to her like this.
But I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Do you want some food before
Yeah.
you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Khalil's just
sorry.
looking like two new people.
I just
More
I just
friends.
wanted
Yay.
to keep
You were
We're
worried. I
safe.
got you.
sleep all night.
And she's gonna like put her head onto the on the bar and just like, you know when like you cross your arms and then you just put your head down on a table. That's what she's doing.
Beardrick looks visibly upset, but he's swallowing it.
Navarre just kind of shrugs like, I didn't expect this.
He orders the food for her, though.
Would Khalil have finished?
Yes. You wolf it down. You're just like, You're just with the
Come
Would I
on.
let my food alone?
She walks
That's her
over.
I'm saying she cut it in half. I don't know if she went after the other half.
She ate her.
Oh
food.
no.
Okay.
No, she's not like selfish or anything.
Okay.
She walks over to like the mayor or to the weird blue tiefling that's sleepy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hello, are you like a friend?
Huh?
We have a new friend.
Oh, hi.
And she's gonna reach up and very tiredly hug.
Oh, hugs. She hugs back. You notice the strength of the hug.
Oh, that's really nice. Bye. We made a new friend. Yay.
And she's gonna turn to Beatrice and be like, oh, and you're back, yay! And reach for a tired hug.
When she reaches, he takes her and just puts her down on the seat.
He's just like,
You know
no.
what? That's okay.
If the food's out, he's just gonna nod at it, and he's like, "Eat your food."
He's
Girl
not a
being
huggy.
dad.
He's not a huggy person. Remember we discussed this.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
He's not a hungry person.
Maybe.
Oh well, that's disappointing.
And she's gonna reach for her bag candy and eat some as she's eating the other food.
Maybe.
Wait, what?
She's eating candy with her breakfast.
Yeah, maybe it will wake her up.
Khalil looks at Tashina like, oh, who are you? Are you a friend too?
Yes, I'm Tessie.
Do you want a hug?
Run!
Beardrick's gonna ask
Sure.
Navara, or he's gonna be like, "Is she still hungover?"
I don't know.
Khalil hugs Tashina
She
like,
very,
friend.
very gently taps you back.
So I don't know who you are, blue person. Who are you?
Her name is Demea.
Huh?
He looks over.
Go back to eating your food.
Oh, did you
Hi,
need something?
Demea.
And she's gonna already try and get up and
No,
walk
no,
over.
so, like puts a hand on her, just like, I'm sitting right
Yeah.
next to you. I'm sitting right next to you. You're okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just
what's,
let me know
what's-
if you need anything.
Eat your food. I'm okay. I promise.
Okay.
And she's gonna turn back to Roof and be like, oh.
what's your name?
Tessie.
I think it was aimed at Debea.
Oh, that's Demea. I'm Tessie. That's
No.
Demea.
I was talking to Tashina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm Tessie.
That's
Yeah.
Tessie. Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah, thank you.
Is
I appreciate
Out of
that.
character, is that like a nickname? Or...
Yes.
It's a nickname.
Okay. Oh, it's nice to meet you both. Are you like friends? I assume you're friends of the rest of this group. She looks around.
Yeah, and Tessie looks at the rest of the group kind of slowly before kind of shyly nodding. Yeah. Friends.
Yeah, friends. Who is the closest to me that isn't Verdrick?
Probably still me.
Yeah.
All right, Zadim, you're getting pulled into a hug.
More like you're pulling yourself out of the seat at that point.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, I'm gonna hug you and just like pull yourself away from seat, almost completely just
Maybe
falls
we
on butt.
All right.
Maybe you should eat so you can get some sleep before you hurt yourself.
I've been eating. See, she points at the food, and like there's a little bit that's been eaten, but
She's
not
nibbled.
a lot. Yeah. I don't want to go back to sleep.
You almost passed out, sweetie. You really need your rest.
I slept. It just wasn't fulfilling.
Could you just like slowly lean her on her shoulder so she could just like rest?
Do you accept this?
Yeah, she ain't gonna fight it.
Okay, so you're leaning on her shoulder.
Is she still
lots
eating?
of candy. Yeah, eating and
Really?
eating lots of candy with it.
She's just trying to soothe her to sleep at this point.
As long as she's eating food.
Yeah,
Awesome.
With the candy.
Khalil like goes back to the table to like her table, like brings over Naivara's breakfast. Like,
Oh,
you eat too. You need the food.
thank you.
Wait, what exactly am I eating?
I just figured it was like basic breakfast.
Yeah.
Basic breakfast.
so, like, sausage,
it's
eggs.
Sausage,
Yeah.
eggs. There are some vegetables in it. There are some steamed carrots and broccoli.
No
Jeez.
vegetables.
She's
only
eating
meat.
everything except the vegetables and the
Navarro-
sausage.
Navarro's
She's just
not gonna
eating
fight
that.
this. She just takes the vegetables and eats them herself.
Oh, Virgil was gonna say like if he notices, he's gonna be like, eat your vegetables.
Maximum dad friend.
Immediate dad mode.
Eat your greens so you can't have dessert.
Gotta eat my veggies. They're not important. They're not important.
They
I
are,
eat
but
the
at this point, let's
sausage.
not fight.
But
Sausage
Tamaya,
and blackie. Yeah, huh?
vegetables are very important. And you just see her like like lock eyes with you as you're staring at her, and you just watch her pick up a piece of steamed broccoli and just slowly just eat it. Just watching you.
Does she? Does she?
She's gonna take a fork, take the
In-
vegetable, and reluctantly eat it. And
Interesting.
Interesting.
she's
Can
Gonna
I
hate
insight
it.
that?
Go ahead. I mean, do you even? Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see if she would grimace. Is what I was looking at.
Oh,
Are you, if you want to try and deceive people and thinking, yes, this is good, or if you're like, no, I
no.
really like
It's
this.
like. I mean, I guess she's trying to see that it's like all right, but she hates it. She absolutely hates it. So you know what?
No, not Tavea. Tessie.
Oh,
Oh, to see if she likes it. 1
To see
second.
if it's like the pain. Like I'll show you that it's good, but I absolutely hate the taste of this.
1 second.
I like
with a
mine being a little
9.
bit more raw.
You're not sure exactly if she's like faking it or not.
wait. Would I know if she dislikes vegetables?
You are aware that she actually likes them quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Alright, I just hate them. Me, myself, I hate them.
Is she eating them though?
She's eating.
Reluctantly. Very, very reluctantly. It's very clear that she's like, these taste gross.
Hmm.
And eat the carrots. If you don't like the broccoli, I can take your broccoli and you can have my carrots.
I don't like any
Any of this, though. She's like motioning to the vegetable plate.
Oh,
I mean, come here. We can share it. Come here.
she eats it with you.
Very, very carefully, Navarre takes like a carrot or two from Demea's plate, so she doesn't have to eat quite as much. It just feeds them to Arcus.
Arcus
Alright,
just stares at you
cool.
just like,
Demea's
Don't
gonna give a
be-
I'm a
nice
dog.
thumbs up.
You're gonna be a dog,
eat your
Like
veggies. I'm a dog and you gotta eat your veggie.
munches and crunches on the veggies.
No, it's literally a case of if you're gonna be a dog, you gotta act like a dog. Meaning you get table scraps.
Exactly.
He like thinks about that for a moment. It's like, food. food.
Watching a dog eat a carrot, by the way, is like the most painful thing because it looks like they can't quite get it down, but they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the He's like, it's like biting into the carrot and realizing this was a mistake, but I'm committed.
Oh my god.
He struggles with this. but he's
Crunch. Give a
munching
nice little crunch.
Munchy,
On the
crunchy
side-
carrots.
On a side note, Beardrick eats a lot of food.
Of course.
It makes sense.
Never doesn't eat a lot. She eats like her half, but she's not asking for more.
Can I hold out a candy cane to Arcus?
Nah. He waits for the candy cane to be put into his mouth.
Alright, she'll just place it down on the
I don't know
floor.
if that would affect him inadvertently. Too late.
Too late.
He just like you just watch him, and for a moment, like you're like, yeah, that's cute, and then you hear crunch.
No!
The team
just
hears that,
Yeah.
looks over at him, and just kind of nods his head like,
Solidarity.
He's like Sadim, he can't eat candy canes, right?
He,
Okay,
like,
choke
you see him like turn his head from side to side to get the pieces into his mouth. He broke it into pieces so he actually would fit. Because otherwise, it would look like he had a freaking hook coming out of his mouth. And he was just like,
Darcy's the deem like just nodding.
he's
Probably.
not hiding it.
Probably. Yeah.
You don't. No. He has an excuse. He's a dog. You are not.
He just eats it differently, and that's okay. And she like
Don't
a
have
little
to be a
tired
dog
thumbs
to
up.
have strong jaw muscles.
Is she done eating yet?
I'd say by now she's done eating.
Okay. Beardrick's like, you need to go to sleep.
I have
Really?
snagged breakfast in this like whole thing.
Sleep? Oh, well, sleep. I'm fine.
You're useless to everyone like this. You're going to bed. Beardrick's stubborn about this.
But don't we
What
have
would
to
help you go to sleep?
Useless.
Just for a bit.
I stayed up. What? I'm not. I stayed up all night looking after Tashina. I was afraid and stressed that
I
she
know.
was gonna.
We're not-
You told me you were going to go to sleep.
Not useless.
We're not saying that you're.
She pulls Demea close and kisses her forehead.
We're not saying that you're useless, sweetie. What you did was very good, very brave of you, and I'm very proud. But right now, you are no use tired. You almost fell down the stairs because you were so tired. Can you really protect her like that?
No.
Then you need some rest.
Okay. And she's gonna get up on her own and walk upstairs.
Thank God for Navarra because she's saying all these things way nicer than Beardrick was.
As you start walking towards the stairs, Tashina holds a finger. Are we leaving today? Or what's the plan?
Would I be
We'll-
sleeping on the horse?
We have some business to take care of in the city first.
Oh, okay.
If we can get a cart, then she can sleep in the back.
Yes.
I have a little bit of gold I can offer if you're.
If she says she has a little bit and she pulls out a pouch of 500, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Zadim holds up his hand and says,
That is unnecessary. We will be able to procure something.
Okay.
Small loan of $1 million.
No! You can't just do this.
Sever your guide! Goodbye! Goodbye! He was banned. Click my. I love how quiet it was to just small loan $1 million.
Oh no.
I'm getting up. I'm going to sell my books real fast. See how much that gets me. Fuck this. I'm done. I'm done with you.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think this is a good place to end the session for today.
Oh goodness.
Oh, okay, cool.
"Alright,
That way we can have you selling your books and seeing how much those go for, and all that
And we
fun
can
also
stuff.
sell all the,
Sounds
sell all
gonna
the other
fucking
stuff too.
sleep.
Yep, selling
Yeah.
all the other
Khalil's
stuff.
gonna,
and
Khalil's
getting a
gonna sell
cart.
some stuff.
Right. And of course,
Sell.
getting a cart, which hopefully by that point you'll also, because I looked over your sheet, you did not have your background gold yet, NPR, so that's probably one of the reasons why you're so poor at the moment,
Broke.
is you're supposed to have your background gold.
more."
Oh, I thought I only
No,
get
no,
one
no,
of the
you
other.
get background gold. So I was looking at it just like, I'm going to mention this later, because from the way that you guys are progressing, you guys aren't going to get to shopping
Oh.
yet, but knowing that you actually do
Wait.
have some gold will be helpful.
I was gonna say, I think
Wait,
I might need to look
the-
at that too.
The sheet doesn't have like
Have like
so I
what?
didn't know what. The artificer sheet doesn't have a gold alternative.
Right, and what I'm saying is that for your background, you have gold from your background because you have the armor.
Wait.
So you use all the money that you would have earned for making the armor. Because normally plate mail is like 1,000 something gold. Let me pull that up here just to double check so I can let you know exactly how much plate armor is. Because plate armor is expensive.
Also, sorry.
Yeah, plate armor is 1,500 gold.
Damn.
I just had a heart attack.
It's plate
Yeah.
mail.
I know.
Oh yeah, I get like 5 gold pieces from my background.
How much is half plate armor?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was just about to ask.
750,
That's
I
half the
think.
gold.
Jeez Louise.
That price drop off is incredible.
No, it is 750.
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Really? is
Okay,
half.
so excuse me. You and I probably asked for 2 very different reasons.
Yeah.
So you want to point out your reason first?
I mean, I was asking because I have a suit of half plate armor that I got an incredible discount on from
Because you
Right.
had the materials
providing
to
my
make
own
it.
materials.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
what-
just. I remember that Kimberly was at half plate armor, so I'm just curious.
Kimberly
Of
wears
course, you're
it because-
asking for a boy.
Yeah, Kimberly
for
wears
the
half plate armor because he ain't no,
No.
bitch.
No, it's literally the fact of there is this shining example that Meg is rich.
Yep.
Guru.
Yes.
Because like she's proficient in smith's tools, would we say that she like made the plate armor herself or something?
You had to buy the materials to get it, yes, but you could have made that.
Yeah.
That would have
just-
given it its stylistic tones.
Yeet.
Yep, no worries with that. And in the meantime, for everything else, we will discuss the remaining little bits. I will let you guys divvy up the gold between everyone who was there for the Craven Hollow adventure, so that you guys can actually make sure that you know how much gold you all have.
I'm not
Cool.
broke anymore.
Right.
Broke anymore.
Yeah.
I literally only have like 2 silver in my pocket.
No,
I have nothing.
You should
Man,
not
you
be
guys
broke.
are not at all like.
Okay, okay,
Better
no.
than
Mad? I'm not a ranger anymore.
Yeah.
That's literally the only characters I ever have, other than Meg, who is loaded right now, that have a lot of money because they don't buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Rangers
My
are very
characters are
self-sufficient.
noble. It's just-
We
they really
are.
are.
Like, I've noticed that. Like, Rangers just seem to be, like, super self-sufficient for some reason. Even when they're not, like, trying to be. Like, Alicia's just always like, I'm good with my stuff. I'm just like, how? Okay, cool.
All you really need to buy is legit. If you're like the fucking archer, you just usually happen across magical longbows. If not, then the 1d10 damage is more than enough.
1d8.
1d8. I don't know why I keep saying 1d10.
You keep
Where's that coming
thinking of
from?
one of the bigger crossbows.
Thank you.
Yeah, every time you say that, I just kind of, like, tilt my head slightly and think, listen, I know I'm 7 types of crazy. I know I'm a professional idiot.
You 80 types of crazy, baby.
But at the same time,
you are not that bad.
I have a memory that's like a steel trap. You can't lose this, except for when I lose like everything, you know.
Oh my god.
But in the meantime, for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. We have fun with this, and we stream this Wednesdays on twitch.tv/uncommonguru. I'm actually going to try and see if putting that link in the description will help with anyone who wants to watch in the future. I don't know, mostly because of the fact that it's one of those things where I don't know if like YouTube will suppress it or not. I hope not, because that would just be mean. But
Only one
otherwise,
way to find out.
only one way to find out, really. But I'm gonna keep posting, keep making this content. We've got another game that we will be recording in half an hour, and we have another game that
Subscribe.
we record and post Thursdays. Emmy has it for me already with that nice subscribe. All of the art that has been featured in the slideshow currently has been drawn either by Leafy Doodles or by Taru herself. She's the one who is the creator of Virdrick.
Please commission me. I need to feed my family.
Yeah, and please support me because I need to feed myself.
A family of one.
Family of
Family of
one.
one.
And eventually we will get an image of Kalir.
Kalia.
Kalir. Thank you. Kalir.
Of course.
I'm
Kalia.
Yeah,
gonna have some
I
difficulty.
still
Kalir.
need to
Okay.
draw those two. I'll,
Yes.
I'll get to it.
Yes,
I'll
as,
get to
yeah,
it.
as soon as I get a picture of Kalir, she will be added to the slideshow so you can see her as well. But otherwise,
Yay.
thank you all so much, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. Bye bye.
See?
Bye.
Ooh, woo.